Yeah, I hear you. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Brick World. Oh boy, it's been a very odd couple days. My timeline has been way off. That's why I started this 5 minutes later than I normally do.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Good morning, Kittenville. How are you today? Good morning, Brick Studio. Good morning, Sponge Bricks. How are all you doing? Thank you for stopping by. I got a few invites out right now. I'm joined with Brick Studio. Doing a little sorting today.
Yeah.
Doing a little sorting. That's what I got. I got to really get down on some sorting. I hate sorting. I don't want to say I hate it, but I do not enjoy sorting bricks really at all.
Yeah.
Good morning, Super Brick Lego Reviews. How are you today? So I think today I'm going to build this hidden side set that I've been holding on to.
Yeah.
Yeah, my backlog is very low. I have this. Actually, I could probably show you. It's so low, I can just show you everything I've got right now in a backlog. I've got these 3 sets. So I'll blow up the screen and show you. I mean, and I got my train too, but I've been telling everybody I don't want to build a train until I have all my tracks ready. So
Yeah.
I got this head side set. That's the one I think I'm going to do today. And I got this friend set, like this car wash.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I've got this creator, and I've already got one of these. I was just thinking about either making one of the other builds or adding this onto the build I already have and just making it bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have maybe a couple other things I could build if I really wanted to, but I don't know. I think I'm going to have them in the giveaway, so I don't want to mess with them.
Yeah.
Good. That's good. I'm glad you're doing great. That is good. I always like when everybody's doing great.
I'm getting my black tile tomorrow.
You're getting what tomorrow?
My 1x2 black tile.
Oh.
Getting that tomorrow from Brick Vibe.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, I have some stuff ordered, different stuff. I just don't know how long it's gonna take to get here because of everything that's going on right now.
Yeah.
Because I ordered the other 3,000 tiles that I needed for my ocean, and that's coming from Germany, so that's definitely probably gonna take a while.
Yeah.
And then I've ordered a shirt from Mr. Hinkle, and not like directly from Mr. Hinkle. It's going through like Bricks on a Dollar and then through Amazon. But it gives Mr. Hinkle money because he designed the shirt. So I ordered one of those shirts, but that's I don't know. I can't remember the estimated delivery date that they gave me, but it was a little whiles away. And then I ordered a sticker from Coconut Brick Studio because I'm slowly trying to buy something from everybody. You know what I mean? Just to kind of support everybody.
Yeah.
It just it takes a while because I can't buy everything all at once. But yeah, that also hasn't gotten here yet. But I understand why.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm gonna mute myself while I open these bags up real quick. All right, interesting pieces in here. So Super Brick Lego Review says that they're sorting Lego 2 Brick Studio.
Yeah.
Oh, you already saw that. Never mind.
I already saw it. I commented. Mm,
Yeah, you know me. I get behind on the chat. I try and keep up. I shouldn't have a difficult time. There's not too much going on in there right now.
yeah.
All right, I think I'm gonna put some more light on. All right, there we go. All right, I gotta fix my camera a little bit too.
So how was your week?
Yeah, it's been all right. I mean, it hasn't been bad. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of people that have it worse right now. I don't know. I've had a lot of anxiety going on because of all this stuff happening.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not freaking out or anything, but you know, it worries me a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My brother works at a nursing home, so I offered to buy him lunch a few days ago, but can't think they would let him have somebody come in to drop off some food.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not.
Like, hey, there's Cottage Inn, like not that far from you. Let's get you some pizza.
Yeah, that's good stuff too.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, I guess just have to be patient and just wait for all this to blow over.
Yeah. Well, I've just been playing video games all week.
Well, you know, I'm like I've told people I'm still working, so not too much has really changed in that aspect for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely been different. That's for
Yeah.
sure. Hey, good morning, Trapjaw. How are you
Hey,
today?
Trapjaw.
So Rick says I didn't think about sorting my Lego back when I was starting in Lego in 2006. Yeah, my thing is, well, I'm not really organized with it, anyways. I started organizing a lot of my Lego when I came out. Well, I came out of my dark ages, and then after about a year of slowly getting more and more into Lego, once I decided, I think it was once I decided that I wanted to do a city. That's when I started buying like just bins, like huge bins of just Lego that people were getting rid of. So after I got those, I started organizing those a little bit, but I was even organized. Like, I don't know if there's a right or wrong way to organize things, but there's a better way, in my opinion, and I wasn't doing it the better way. So I was just basically, I was organizing everything just in color. Like,
That's what I'm doing.
but see, I don't know. Rick Smith was telling me one day about, and this, I mean, it was his opinion. I just like it better. That he's saying it's better to organize them all into the pieces. So basically, that's the way. If like, let's say you're looking for a 2x6 plate,
Yeah.
instead of going through like all your red or whatever, you know, trying to find one, you already have them, maybe different colors, but you already know where the pieces were. So I think that's what it was, is because there's so many more different pieces than there is colors. For I guess for him, he thought it made more sense to do it like that, which I thought it was easier actually to start sorting them like that. But because when I started sorting again, I was basically just going plate bricks, you know what I mean? And anything that was close to those. And that's how I was separating them at first. And then I'll go into that and start breaking those down more. But I hate sorting, like I was saying earlier, man. So it's just I really wish there was like some type of machine that you could just pour them all in and they sort them all out for you.
Yeah.
See, Trapjaw says, just waking up and my Sundays start with the high. Thanks, Trapjaw. I appreciate that. You know, I still, it still blows my mind that I do this morning show because I've said it before. I don't know if I've told everybody, but like, I'm not a morning person at all. Like, I am not a morning person. I mean, don't get me wrong. Once I'm up, I have some coffee. You know what I mean? I'm fine. But like the first hour that I get up is just, it's never pleasant in my opinion. So yeah, anybody that knows me, like personally, yeah, they've even told me like, man, I'm surprised you did a morning show. But it wasn't really. It was. I mean, all right, because I decided I want to do a Lego show. And I figured it was going to be a combination of just like having conversations and building stuff. But I didn't know when to do it because I can't really do it during the week because I work. And like maybe Friday night, but Friday nights is the Hope Castle has this Friday night stream, and then Saturday, is Hoosier Saturday night stream. And then on Sunday during the evening is like Holland and Balling and Pink Bucket Nation. So I didn't want to like try and step on anybody's toes with streams. You know what I mean? Not if I could help it. So I was like, well, you know what? I was like, I like coffee. So I was like, I'll just go ahead and just do a morning show. So yeah, that's how that all started. Yeah, Super Brick. I know. Wouldn't that be awesome if there was a Lego sorting machine? I think somebody got me a couple years ago. Well, I think somebody got me on April Fool's Day a couple years ago with that. Like there was like an advertisement for one, and I was like, oh my god! I think it was like a vacuum cleaner too or something. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I'm definitely getting that. And then I found out it was a prank, and I was like, man, that's not cool.
Some kids from Michigan made from like a robotics thing, made one, and they got to be on Jimmy Fallon's show.
What?
Yeah, it's like this like vacuum thing, but it was like a robot, and it sorted the Lego through it.
Oh, well, let me see. Let's see what we got going on here, because I would love to see something like that.
But some other person made some kind of like conveyor belt sorting machine too that I found on the internet, on YouTube.
I mean, because, dude, do you know how well that would sell? I mean, as long as it wasn't outrageously expensive, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. We might have something here. I'm gonna share the screen so that way everybody can see it. Because yeah, this is interesting. I don't know if this is the one you were talking about, but
there's like one like that, yeah. Yeah.
no way.
All Technic pieces.
$10,000 pieces. What? What? Dude, that's crazy, man.
I know.
Like, I'd like to definitely get into more of that, but Titanium J.
Good
What's up,
morning.
brother? Good morning. We were just looking at a universal Lego sorting machine that
Very
I
nice.
would really love to have. Like, can you imagine, dude, how fast you'd be able to sort everything?
Yeah,
Like,
that'd be fantastic.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm dumbfounded right now. And like that's got to become a thing. Like, and I don't think that they would need Lego's permission, would they? I don't know. It's really weird. I don't know how that would work. I feel like they wouldn't need Lego's permission because think about it. Think about all the other businesses that like do custom minifigs or whatever lights. You know what I mean, or something like that. Like they don't need Lego's permission to do that stuff. I don't think.
Yeah.
Trapjaw says my lady would kill me if I had a giant Lego sorting contraption. I think my wife might kill me, but at the same time, she might be like, yeah, maybe that way you can get all them because I've got Lego everywhere, man. Like I've really got to clean up the Lego room. I mean, it's not dirty like filthy. It's just I have Lego everywhere, just pieces like everywhere. So, anyways, Jay, how you been, man?
I've been all right. Been working on things. I'm trying to figure out my schedule for the fall semester, which is proving to be a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. All right, so let's see. Head inside. Yeah, you know, I was thinking, I think that really for the most part, the only logical Lego stuff I should buy is either something that I can display on the shelves or just pieces for either the city, you know, like the train tracks or like when I start my Star Wars mock. Because I used to really intently buy stuff specifically for the city. You know, like buildings or, you know, like newspaper stands or whatever, you know what I mean? And I just, like I said, with the exception of the train track and then lights, and then of course like Mills plates, you know, one day, and then eventually down the road, you know, years down the road, I'll start building like skyscrapers or something. But yeah, there's nothing really else I can put in there, man. I don't have no room. Oh, well, I was saying last night though that eventually when I get enough sig figs from everybody, when I do my city updates, I'm just gonna give like little mini shout outs to everybody throughout the city, you know, like Ninja's over there getting a cup of coffee, you know, or Brick Studios over there, you know, crossing the street right now or whatever, you know what I mean? Just like stuff like that. Trapjaw says I had kids so they could eventually be my sorting machines. You know, that's funny because I don't know, like about a month ago, I was just in a sorting mood, I guess. So I started sorting some Lego, and my wife was like, you know, she's like, I can sort some of those if you want. You know, at least like the beginning part when I was separating them from like brick and plate. And I was like, no, I was like, baby, I don't want, you know, I don't think I make you do that. I was like, that's no fun. But she actually enjoys it, man, because she's like real OCD. So she likes putting things where they should go. So yeah, she did like, I don't know, about a quarter of one of my big bins. And then just haven't really got back into it yet. So it's probably just because I haven't reminded her. So I built my 40th anniversary train last night. That was pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised I did, man. I was really being hesitant. Because I was like, you know what? I don't because I'm having a hard time opening certain things like gift with purchases and polybags, especially. Like last night, I haven't even opened up this Luke Skywalker yet that I got out of the Advent calendars.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had to go get like a gallon of milk yesterday or day before, and I saw they had the Advent calendars, the Star Wars one and the Harry Potter one, $7 a piece, man. Yeah, I couldn't pass that up. I was like, $7. I was like, I buy that just for the minifigure alone, man, because you know, minifigures basically, in my eyes, minifigures are like $5 now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I know that's just CMF, but still, if I can get whatever several minifigures for $7, yeah, and especially like I think pretty much all of them almost are exclusive to that Advent calendar. Hi, Gallagher. Good morning.
Hey, Gallagher.
Oh snap! Look at you. Hold up. What are you?
This is a character I've been working on.
Oh, that's
in favor
that's a
of
custom?
the pirate.
Is that a custom though?
Nah, it's just space.
Oh, because I was like, I don't
Got
even think
online.
I've seen that. Oh, I should see which one I got online, man. I can't remember. I need to start really playing this again, but I've been kind of weird on time lately. Like last night.
Yeah.
All right. Gosh
Cool.
dang, dude. Last night we decided for the first time in weeks we were gonna get some takeout. Because obviously you can't go in anywhere, which we wouldn't want to do anyways. But you know, we were like careful enough with gloves and wiping stuff down that we just went ahead and just got some takeout. And dude, after I ate, I was so full. I like went and laid down and I just passed out. And then I didn't wake up till like midnight. And then I got up at midnight and I would have just stayed in bed, but I was like, oh my God. I was like, I didn't edit or put out my vlog video yet. And I don't like it to go too far out because it's supposed to be a week in review, not like a 2 week in review. You know what I mean? So, so yeah, I got up at like midnight and I edited that for a couple hours and put that out and then went to bed. And then barely, I got up at like 8:50 this morning. And then when I got up this morning, I was like, oh crap. I was like, I didn't put a thumbnail out for the morning show. so I had to hurry up, come down and do that. So Gallagher says, I've just been busy painting with my son. We're going to a family build now. Oh. Are you painting like painting like artwork, or are you painting like just painting walls or something? Man, that's some pretty cool minifigures in this Hidden Side set. I really like how this this mad scientist, I guess. I don't know what. Maybe you're not a mad scientist. I don't know. Does it say on the box? What do I do with the box? I think it's like the mad scientist assistant. I don't know, but still, it's pretty cool. It's got they got blue hands, which I'm assuming it might be like latex gloves or something. And then on the shirt, it's got a Frankenstein head on it. And then they got like a UBS, USB. What do you call them? Like little memory things that you can plug in. They got one of those attached to their belt. And there's 2 pins, or 2 buttons on the lab coat. And I can tell one of them has a star on it. But the other one's really small. I can't tell. Let me see if my camera can see it better. Oh, it's just some symbol. That's pretty cool though, man. Says we painted his uncle a birthday card. Oh, that's so sweet. And making some Easter cards. There you go. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm not. I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way because I'm not like complaining or trying to be all egotistical. But yeah, I was kind of surprised there's not more people out this morning.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get huge numbers, but yeah, usually there's a little more than a couple people around. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe people are bored of me. Maybe there's something else exciting going on. Maybe people are just asleep, passed out. It's hard to say. What do you got there, Jay? Oh, dude, that's a sweet cart.
Yeah,
That's cool.
from Ninjago Dragon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. I've been kind of eyeballing a little bit of Ninjago stuff.
These are my bins of small stuff. That's really the only classification I can give them.
Like small, complete stuff, you mean? Like,
yeah, like here's some small vehicles. I got a bin for the ninja, a bin for the bad guys. And then I've also got a bunch of small builds in here too. So I have like this. I have this. Just a bunch of small things.
Yeah, I have. I just started something like that not too long ago. Because I needed somewhere to put all like my microfighters, or just little vehicles that I don't use, or I don't know, like certain Star Wars vehicles that are small. I figure one day I'll probably have a shelf dedicated to a lot of the small stuff. I like that little boat though, man. I would totally take that little boat, really put it in my I would totally put that in the ocean over here. Yeah, dude.
Cool.
Got a lot of cool little vehicles.
Yeah, there's a lot of like little things that I don't have room for, so I just put them in a bin because that's how I've always stored them.
Right.
But it's like some of these are really nice.
Oh, I need to share this real quick. I really like that little boat though. Did that come with like the Destiny or something?
No, this came with the Flying Jelly sub.
Oh, okay.
That's part of the reason I got the set. Just the
boat. What is that?
It's just some sort of flying vehicle.
Oh, okay.
In the show.
Huh.
Like kind of like a drone or something, right?
Well, a ninja could ride it, but just a little side build included. Now this one is pretty interesting because it's from the Samurai XK, but what you can do is you can take it apart, take this piece out, and then add this one instead.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
And then you can take this and add it to a mech that's elsewhere. There's a little feature of the cave. This was in the Temple of Erjitsu, and it was a reference to Old Ninja from the late 90s. It's a little glider build.
Yeah, Galligate. I just answered in the comment, but yeah, I was passed out last night, and then I woke up sometime around midnight. It might have been a little bit later, because I saw Hoosier sent me an invite, and I totally would have been on last night if I just would have been awake. But my sleeping pattern has been just really out of whack lately. So yeah, I got up, like I said, around midnight or so last night. I don't remember if he was still on or if I caught him in time when he was on. But then there wasn't really too much going on, so I just started editing one of my videos. Which one's that, Jay?
It's a side build from the Ninja Copter 2014 set. And this could become a glider that you clip onto the back of minifig. But you can also put it there.
Cool.
The flying saw blade. Little crab thing.
Crab.
I have a couple of ghost dragons in here too. They had some small ghost dragons, no legs, no.
Sweet.
Just little wings and tails and heads.
Hey, good morning, Chef. Did you want an invite? I remember I was telling you could hop in here if you wanted. Dude, I like that one. That's cool. They always got some good color schemes going on, man. Oh, look at that. That's an interesting looking bike.
I have two of these. This is a polybag build.
I was like, was it one per polybag?
Yeah. But I wanted to make a custom Sons of Garmadon member, and I needed an extra minifig for that.
Right on, Chef. Whenever you're ready, man. I just want to make sure you knew you had an invite if you wanted to jump in. All right, so wow, man, there's some interesting faces too with these ones. Chef was wondering if everybody's doing good.
Yep. Doing good.
I have the little Kitana holder builds. They're gonna
oh
go
man,
in.
I saw that question mark. I thought that was like a Mario thing.
I think it's also some sort of upgrade that they can get to their vehicles.
Right.
But haven't seen that part of the show yet. So.
Yeah, man, they did a really good job with the detail on these minifigures. So how much do you have to sort, Bricks?
A lot. What I'm gonna do is take apart the city, like the last little bit of it, and then I'm gonna do like a time lapse video on Tuesday.
Of building it back up or tearing it down?
I'm building it back up.
Okay.
So other
Right
style.
No, that's cool. That I enjoy watching that.
Yeah.
I never thought about doing anything quite like that. I've done like smaller segments of that, like the ocean or like the forest area. I never thought about doing like the whole city.
Yeah.
Galgay was like, Chris, you doing the road? Wait, are you taking the road apart?
Yeah, I'm taking it apart.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I got all this to do still, Brandon. We got all that to do.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Can't do all that.
Yeah, I thought you just meant oh, is that Sonic? I thought you just meant
Yeah.
like the buildings and stuff.
I'm not gonna do buildings.
What was that from, Jay?
Lego Dimensions.
Oh, really?
As is this guy. The
Oh,
Cyberman.
Yeah, from Doctor Who.
Yep.
Yeah, I totally forgot they did Sonic. Ninjago.
Yeah, I got all the Ninjago.
I'm sure you did. I pity the fool that don't like that minifigure. Oh, Slimer. Yep. Because I managed to get my hands on a few of them. I got like the Homer Simpson, Beetlejuice. I can't remember who else I had. Oh, somebody's in here. What? Oh, look, it's Mr. BFAB. Why can't I add you?
There he
is. What's up, brother?
Oh, if anybody was talking to me, hello, good morning.
Dude, I really enjoyed your video, man.
That was fun.
It was a good video.
That was good.
Like, seriously, BFAB, like, you did a really good job with the editing, and like it sucked me in, dude. I was like, yeah. I gotta keep watching. I gotta find out what happened, man.
Yep, and that's the story of my life, and now I hate my life now. If I could only go back and get a time machine and stop myself, that would have been great. Or
don't get me wrong, man. I can't say that I know what that felt like, but I was like, man, I feel your pain, dude. Like, that sucks.
Here you go, BFAB.
This is where you're like, why didn't my parents have an abortion for a minute?
No, I wasn't thinking that. But dude, seriously though, man, like it was like because I remember you did a poll after that about like if we thought you should do like more, what was it, stories?
Like more videos in general.
Yeah. But dude, yeah, that was so good. Like you should definitely, if you think about it, if you can, or if you have the material, like do more videos like that. Because it was good. It was good. Look, people like to listen to stories, whether they're true or they're not true. I mean, that was good because it was true. They're more interesting when they're actually true. But yeah, you did a really good job telling the story, dude.
I appreciate it. So,
no problem.
The reason I ended up making the video, so Ryan threw it out there like, hey, you need to make that video. Yeah. And then Greg's like, I'll put it on my community tab. And I'm like, oh, okay, sure, I'll do it now. So I wasn't originally going to do it. So I ended up like during that, the time when I was on your stream, when I eventually joined for a bit, I was working on the editing the whole time. So I was messing with like the green screen function and everything. It was kind of fun.
Yeah, I mean, look, and I can see how that must have taken a while. I mean, unless you're like just really fast and good at editing, you know what I mean? But yeah, because you had a lot of moving parts in that video, dude. You know, whether it was just current pictures, past pictures, or just the way you had everything lined up. It was just really good, man. I mean, I'm not even trying to kiss your ass or anything. I'm just being like legitimately serious. Like, it was a very enjoyable video, man.
Thank you, Hive. But you know what's more enjoyable? Your Sunday morning live stream.
Yeah.
You're so funny, man. Hey, some people stopped by. Good morning, Mrs. Neverland. How are you today? Kevin Conlego, good morning. Moto, good morning, good morning. Legos for Life. Hello, hello. I hope all of you are doing well this morning. You're building the Mandalorian Battle Pack. Ah, right on. Miss Neverland says, I don't share my story because I don't want anyone to kill themselves. Oh, goodness. You guys are so funny. Oh, man. Oh, I do love having all of you around. All of you always cheer my morning up.
You know what? Same, Hive. I'm like, you know what? I get the next 2 days off because my schedule's now screwed up. So I don't even know if I'll be able to join streams or not. And I'm like, I'm off today. I'm totally joining. But I saw you were live. I saw the invite. I'm like, let me just get a little bit of sleep first. Then I'll join.
Nah, dude. Because I've told everybody that if I know you well enough, or I trust you, if you want to jump on the stream, you know what I mean. And if you're young, you know what I mean. Don't show your face. But yeah, I'm usually good with just about anybody coming on. But there are like a handful of you that I generally just send out invites no matter what. And if you guys make it, cool. If you don't, then, that just means there's an extra seat open for somebody if somebody else wants to come in.
Unless there's some fat person that decides to join, then I take it.
Oh, that's so funny. Uh-oh. My wife just sent me my wife had to go to work today.
I think you're calling your wife back. I'm like, speaking of fat people.
Gosh, sent me a text. I'm like, oh my gosh, I wonder what happened. She got a mask because she works at a hospital. She's not a nurse. She's like in charge of pretty much any materials that go in and out of the hospital.
Okay.
So anyways, but she works at a hospital, and even though she's really careful, she wears her mask and all that. But she just found a mask that it has Wonder Woman on it. So like, she
dang,
loves Wonder Woman, so she's like really excited. She wanted to show me that picture. Yeah, right on. Yeah, it sucks she had to work today. I was like, man, that's lame. But
think about it in a positive way. That means the stream could go a really, really long time. You can't use that excuse. I have a wife that I need to hang out with.
Yeah.
Well, and I took care of the lawn. That was probably another reason why I passed the F out last night. Because I mowed the lawn for the first time in almost a year. You know what I mean? Because it's nicer now, so the grass has been growing. But it takes a lot out of me mowing the lawn because it's not huge, but I don't have a little lawn, but I've got these hills to get over. But anyways, so I did that, and then we ate a big dinner. I don't know, man. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to go lay down, let my food digest. And that was at 8:30, and I didn't wake up till 12:30 or so.
But are you sure you were under the good stuff?
What are you talking about?
The devil's liquor? Is that what it's called? The devil's piss?
You're talking about the devil. You're talking about the devil's lettuce.
Oh.
No, there was no devil's lettuce.
Okay.
What are they saying? I'm building. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, sorry. I thought that was a new comment there. Oh, you're building a mock Legos for Life? Sweet. TJ is the Invisible Man. Yeah, he's more like a ninja. Just
he's kind of the guy you just have on the stream so you can make fun of, right?
No, TJ's probably the coolest one out of all of us, man.
No.
Hey, sorry for sliding in your mom's DMs a couple days ago. I was like, "Where's your mom?" And then you're like, "You don't say that."
Oh, Miss Neverland, you got a mask with Batman? That's awesome.
What? Are you kidding me?
I know. Can you imagine coming up to a patient and be like, "Hello, I'm here to give you your chart readings." And they're gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, what's wrong with you? Are you a smoker?" No, that's just how I talk. Why did you say Martha?
I'm just gonna hit you with my battering right now. You will be surprised what you see underneath this bat bell, okay?
Legos for Life says I don't even have a mask. Well, I hope you're not hanging out at a hospital without a mask. That's not good.
I had to wear a mask at work. They're like, "Do you want mask?" I'm like, "Sure." I put that on, and I felt like I was killing myself because it smells like Sharpie, and I'm like, I'm taking this off. So I'm like, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die being able to breathe and not smell the smell like Sharpie. So.
Yeah, I got one for work. It's tough wearing it all day, man. it's not comfortable. I can't imagine working at a hospital, and you definitely got to make sure you keep it on all day. And yeah, no fun.
I just like, walking up to people like customers, staring them down with the mask on, and they're like, oh, no, this guy's coming for us.
Yeah, it is kind of weird, man, having the mask on everywhere.
Because I do that anyway in general. I stare down people. It's just a natural thing. People are probably really creeped out. It just happens naturally. But me with a mask staring down people, like, oh no, something's about to go down.
Dude, anytime I see any place like the other day, I had to get a gallon of milk from Walmart. Like anywhere I go and everybody's got masks on, it just makes me think of like movies or something, man. Like I'm in them like 28 Days Later or something. Like just like zombies are gonna start coming out or something because everybody's wearing a mask. It looks weird.
It's so uncomfortable. Yeah. I realize like people freak out more when they see everybody else wearing a mask, and I'm just like, you know what? If I'm gonna get sick, like you want to take precautions, right? You probably shouldn't have kids or older people out. I don't know why they do that. But I say that kids shouldn't be out, older people shouldn't be out. But just you got to be careful. But like wearing the mask stuff, it's dreadful. Plus, yeah. I think people, when you see everybody wearing masks, you're like, what does this world come to?
I agree. Chef says I have an oncology appointment and don't want to go near the hospital. Man, Chef, I hear you, brother. And I know you got more intensive stuff that needs to go on. Yeah, because like my wife and I both have essential jobs. Like we have to go to work. But like I said, even though she's not like out on the floor, at the hospital, she's not hanging around nurses and stuff. She's basically like almost down in the basement where her office is. And she's pretty much by herself, but it's still nerve wracking. She still works at a hospital.
You freak. What are you doing in the basement, Hive? Come on.
Because that place is, a hospital, no matter where you're at, pretty much feels like it's going to be like ground zero. You know what I mean? But, what are you going to do? You just got to be as careful as you can. But I agree, Chef. Dude, I don't want to go near a hospital right now.
Yeah.
Neverland says, in my county, if you are in public and don't have a mask, it's a $1,000 fine starting today. Holy crap, man.
Wow.
I mean, look, I'm all for like, it gets to be really difficult trying to decide what's exactly the best way to go about doing things. You know what I mean? Because some of the stuff is essential that you might need. But again, man, that's a big one. $1,000. I wonder how much they'll enforce that. Because technically, I don't know about other states, but here in Maryland, if you're out driving and if they pull you over, now I don't know, you could tell them, I guess you're going to the grocery store, but if you don't have like an official note from your job saying that you're an essential worker, they could technically throw your butt in jail or fine you. Now, I haven't heard about them really enforcing it. I think it's more of a scare tactic because I know some of the police are sick. Two, I don't think police even want to get near people unless they absolutely have to. You know what I mean? Because the weird thing is in Baltimore right now, but I'd have to double check the numbers. But like murder has been almost really nothing lately. Now crime itself has gone up a little bit. Like smaller crime, but like murders, we haven't. As far as I know, we haven't really had any in a while. Which is
I'm very disappointed. Come on, guys. Murder needs to go up again. Up and away.
Baltimore, man. I mean, look. I love Baltimore, man. I do. It's one of the coolest places I ever lived. But the murder rate, dude. Well, I have lived in some pretty rough areas before, man.
I remember I was in Baltimore and I kept looking behind my back. I'm like,
dude. All right. Like even like downtown Baltimore, like there's awesome stuff down there. Like there's the the pier, the bay, you know what I mean, the docks and everything, and the aquarium and all that. But yeah, I mean if you go one way around Baltimore, it's rough, dude. It's really like you really need to keep your eyes forward. But I do like it here, man. I do. It's just their murder rate has been really unnerving because we're not as bad as Chicago, but dang it, man. Per capita, we're getting really, really close. or we were, and then like carjackings, man. Like when I had to go get blood work done about half a year ago, yeah, it was almost 6 months ago. I was watching the news, and carjackings like went up like 400%, dude. So
I
like,
didn't mean to steal your car, dude. I just needed a new car. How do you think I got my new whip? You know, I can't afford crap.
like BFAB, was that you?
Yeah. I'm like, yo, I need this car. Give me a car. You're like, no, give me a car.
Trapjaw says if you order a mask on Amazon right now, it will arrive in May or June. Yeah, I was just talking. Well, I was just talking earlier about. I've ordered a few different things, and like I ordered the 3,000 pieces for my Ocean, but that's coming from Germany. I have no idea how long that's going to take to get here. But I ordered a shirt on Amazon, and it was a Mr. Hinkle shirt, and that's not going to be here. I mean, it could get here sooner, but they're saying like a month. And then I ordered a sticker from Coconut Brick Studio, and that hasn't arrived yet either. But again, like even Prime, you know, they were saying for Prime, they told us that like the soonest they could do with Prime is like 7 days instead of like the normal 2.
Oh, dang.
But it makes sense. I mean, people are sick, you know, so there's obviously not as many. Dude, Amazon and Pizza Hut they're trying to hire like hundreds of thousands of people between the two of them, all across the country.
A lot of these jobs are going to be temporary, you know, like
yeah, they're definitely. I mean, most of them will be temporary. I'm sure some of them might be permanent, but yeah, they just need people to help deliver right now because the influx, because everybody's at home. That's all they're doing is probably ordering stuff on Amazon. All right, let me keep going down the chat here. Gallagher says very sad in the UK. A 13-year-old and a 5-year-old kid. Yeah, that's the thing too. Is this crap is mutating, and I don't know to what degree, but I don't think technically anybody is safe. I mean, I think it's more if you're elderly or if you have an underlying condition, like you're at higher risk. But I don't think technically anybody is completely safe.
I guess I'm safe. I'm only 75, so I think I'm moving.
Gallagher says, I'm not taking my son anywhere now. Yeah, Gallagher. I mean, look, I highly recommend, and I'm not saying you can't go outside and walk around if there's no, you're not going to be right around anybody. And dude, if I didn't have to work, like I wouldn't probably be leaving the house at all. Like, and even like for groceries, 99% of the time lately, my wife, if we need anything, she goes and gets it. She doesn't want me to go anywhere. But yeah, man, if you don't need to go anywhere, I would not recommend it at all. Yeah, I agree, Cafe. That is super sad.
What's sad?
Just that, you know, the kids that died from it. Trapjaw was asking me, I guess, is it better now that it was shown in The Wire? Dude, I heard The Wire was a good show. I never watched it, but I heard it was really good. I've seen clips of it, and it is something actually I'd really like to watch sometime. There's a lot of good shows I need to really watch. Like Breaking Bad was another one. Everybody told me Breaking Bad was really good, and I still never seen that. But I would honestly say probably not, Trapjaw. Like, I don't know what the deal is. I should really pay more closer detail to some of the local news around in Baltimore, because again, I don't know how bad crime is compared to like maybe a year ago, 2 years ago. You know, I don't know if the percentage has been going down or what, but like I was just saying, man, like half a year, like 6 months ago, they were saying about carjackings went up 400%. That's a lot, dude.
I guess if it's so high, I can just go get some more cars. I'll make a trip to Baltimore, you know, go some car shopping, you know, come back with like 10 cars, put in my chop shop and get some money. My friends used to do that. I clearly hang around some bad people, but my friends would be like, "Yeah, we just stole a car today. I had to take it to my chop shop. We sold the parts or something." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me."
I've always, man, I've never been even tempted to try and do crime. I'm just, I don't know. I'd be too paranoid all the time. But I have definitely known some Gallagher says, and they said kids would not be affected. We all got to do our bits. And yeah, I agree. And no, I think it's because just like with anything, they keep finding out more and more information about it. Like they did like the mutating part. Like I know already it's mutated into 2 different versions of itself. I don't know if it's done anymore. And now they're saying that just by breathing and talking, you know, if they're close enough, they don't even have to cough. You know what I mean? Like it could just go like that. So it's just stuff they're finding out more and more. That's why it's just better just to stay away. Like I remember one doctor was saying, like, if we had a magic wand and you can make everybody just stay still for 14 days, 6 feet away from each other, like it'd just be gone. It would disappear. But obviously, you know, that can't happen. So, which
why do you think I don't breathe, guys? Have you ever considered the reason I don't breathe?
So Gallagher says, how your work's going, BFAB? What is it that you have to do?
Let's just say I wanted to quit. So Gallagher, if you're hiring, I'm totally down. So no, here's the thing. This sounds like a really mean thing to say. But I'm just gonna say it anyway. So I hate the job. It's stressful. I get paid less, but I get overtime, so I make more, right? But the only benefit of working there is there's really attractive females there. But other than that, the job sucks. Like my old job, there's no attractive females. All the girls look like Gandalf, you know. But
Gandalf the Grey.
yeah. And now they actually they're really attractive blondes there, you know. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is Gucci. So.
Well, I got to tell you, BFAB, I'm proud of you, dude. Because the other night, or was it the other night? Was it last night? I don't even remember, dude, what night it was. I think it was Friday night when you were editing, like, and you were talking about how you had to go to work in the morning. I'm proud you made it, dude. Because every time one of us we're up late, which, you know, it isn't a lot with me, but every time I'm up late and then you're up late and we both have to work the next day, I always think about you when I go to work in the morning because I'm like, man, F this, dude. I hate this, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, I wonder how BFAB's doing.
Oh, it was dreadful because the video wasn't done till like, let's say 3:30 in the morning, if not, maybe a little bit later. And then I'm like, oh, shoot, I need to get some sleep. And then I woke up at like 5:30. I'm like, oh, no, I got to be at work by 6. So I ended up getting to work at 6:15. I'm like, hey, guys, I know this looks really bad on me. I've been late every day since I started. You guys mind delaying my work time 15 minutes later? They're like, oh, yeah, sure. I'm like, okay, thank you.
Yeah, dude, I was hurting that morning. Like, and I went to, and like, I'm assuming I probably fell asleep before you if you were still editing, you know?
Oh, yeah, still editing, yeah.
Yeah, it was rough, man. It was rough.
Well, it's funny, but I wasn't going to do the video, and I'm like, you know what? This is going to be a missed opportunity if I don't do the video, right? Because, you know, when somebody offers, you know, especially I say this, if somebody with a really big following offers to put you on the community tab, you don't say no. So I'm like, I wasn't going to do the video, and then, like, I decided, like, randomly, like, fine, I'll do it. So I recorded all the video, did it for an hour, then I did, like, the editing and everything for, like, 7 hours. And then, you know, the video dropped, and everybody was really happy with it. I was surprised that people...
It was different, too.
Yeah.
It was because, I mean, and granted, it helps that it was just a very interesting story to begin with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, you know, like I said, man, he told it very well. I was like, God damn. I was like, BFAB can, like, really tell a story. It's like...
A long time ago in a land far, far away.
Man, it is hot in here. Goodness
I just
gracious.
am like, if I make this crappy, I'm like, if somebody, like, for me, I'm like, should I make this really crappy? Just have like one photo there the whole time? I'm like, man, I'll just take the time and, you know, do that. That being said, I put some footage more on loop so that, you know, I didn't have to do a lot more editing, but I still did like a lot of editing for the video. Like for the whole, like, I had like an explosion and like money flying everywhere. I did that with the green screen thing. And then also when I did like the subscribe thing and the like button, that was all on a green screen too. So yeah.
Yeah, plus you had, you know, your funny bits in there. I loved it when you showed like the young picture of yourself and then you showed your current picture. And you were like just ripping on your younger self. I was laughing, but at the same time I was like, God, I was like, BFAB, stop it. It was like, so funny, man.
I'm just like, I just have to prove I don't look the same way anymore. So I'm like, oh my goodness, get that on the screen.
Oh man. Yeah, it was good, dude. It was good. No doubt. As a matter of fact, I was gonna tell a couple of my friends about it too, because I remember a while back I was telling them, they were asking about that Mr. Gold, and I was telling them, I was like, yeah, I wasn't around, in Lego when it was really out. I was like, but I was like, I know someone that managed to get his hands on a couple of them. So now I got a video I can show them.
It was an interesting video to make, but now I know I have no excuses if I can't put out video. I could probably do daily videos. That's why I'm like, you know what? I literally clocked 8 hours on this video, and I think I could do other videos if I need to. So.
Well, that's the thing is, I mean, that type of video, that took some editing, man. I mean, that took a while to make it as good as it was, with the flow of it, and you had, and it was a good timeline of things. You know what I mean? Just the segments for everything. Yeah, you paced it very well, man. It just made it a lot easier and more enjoyable to watch like that.
I made it, guys.
Cafe says, my friend just got a job at Amazon. They need lots of people. I imagine. Ninja won't let you get any fast food. What? Yeah, just tell Ninja you'll get him a Big Mac or something. Your kids have been inside for a month. Yeah,
I heard Ninja was a Big Mac. If you know what I
mean. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's right, Chef. Your nearest neighbor is on the other side of your 40-acre 40-acre land. Yeah, it's weird. Just everybody's routine right now about trying to do things that they need to do, like get groceries, or I don't know really what else. I mean, that's real essential if you not have an essential job. It's so weird.
I'm anti-food anyway. So
it's weird that the liquor stores, or like the bar. I can't remember if it's liquor stores or the bars. Like, you can't go in, but they'll deliver liquor to you.
So our stores, because we're a liquor store, we're allowed to stay open just because they sell like soda and juice. That's the only thing that's stopping us from getting closed. So they literally found a little gap in the law, and now we can be open because of that. So
nice. So I'm kind of going back up through the comments because it kind of went quick for me. Shadow Wolf, hello, good morning. Thank you for stopping by. And you're welcome for the subscription. It's not a problem. I generally try and subscribe to as many Lego YouTubers as I can, and if I find out that they suck, like they're mean or something, then I'll just unsubscribe. But I'm really all about like unity and trying to uplift everybody. You know what I mean?
I remember our secret plan, how we're gonna unsubscribe from everybody. We got to still go through that.
Well, you know what's weird is I've got a troll. I mean, some people already know this, but I have a troll that like loves disliking my videos, and I don't care. It's whatever, you know what I mean? It's just more attention for me, and I feel special that I take up so much of their life. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it's kind of sad. Like, I don't even go around disliking videos. If I don't like you for some reason, I'm just gonna comment and tell you. But anyways, but yeah, so I'm pretty sure the same person is like, they subscribe to me, and then they'll unsubscribe. And then they'll subscribe to me, then they'll unsubscribe. Because I've just got this one that just keeps going up and down all the time.
I'm sorry, I told my mother to stop, but she keeps doing it.
I just don't understand, you know what I mean? Like, is people that bored? Like, I don't know. But anyways.
I told her not to. I said, stop hitting on high. First, she was trying to hit you up in the DMs. I'm like, don't do that. He's married.
I'm married. Chill.
And she's like, I don't care. And then I'm like, do I have to beat you up again? And she's like, again?
He's so silly. Anyways, so Shadow Wolf 99, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. You're always welcome here. Everybody is welcome unless they're just gonna be mean to people, and not mean in like a joking kind of way. Some of you guys have playful banter with each other, but I'm talking about seriously being mean. Did you pick up any more subs, BFAB? Galagade is the inquiring mind wanting to know.
Okay, so over the last 3 days, I've had videos do really well. One of my videos, I think in 3 days, got almost 10,000 views. So that helped me gain like 40, 50 subscribers. And then Greg's video shout out thing got me like 90 subscribers. So yeah.
Nice.
I was very, very happy.
All right, I gotta kind of skim down these comments a little bit. It's getting out of hand and getting out of my control. I'm losing control. Neverland says, I think this is his way of making me lose weight. He even said no Starbucks. What? All right, you know what? Neverland, I'm going to just scroll past that comment. I'm not touching that comment with a 10-foot pole.
No, I mean, here's the thing. With Neverland, I don't want to tell you that. Ninja and I have been talking. He's like, you're getting a little bit chunky. He didn't want to tell it to you, but he's like, what do I do about this, right? So he decided that he would cut it down on the snap.
He's such an instigator, I swear. Moto, I thought I said hi to you, Moto, but if I didn't, hello.
Moto changed his name, but I just subbed to Moto's channel. I know Moto said you'd started posting, but I didn't get to click on this link thing. So
Moto says I stopped by and watched BFAB, handsome fellow, right?
Oh, you're so nice.
Trapdoll says no SBUX or Pete stinks. I don't know what that means, Trapjaw, but I'm pretty ignorant sometimes. Hello, Jacob Studios. How are you today? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm almost down on the bottom of the comments. I'm almost there. Oh no, Neverland, do not leave. You can be mean to BFAB and Ninja all you like. I'm just kidding. But you know what? It is nice knowing we got someone tough out there in the comments. Neverland, I know there's a bunch of you that are, but I know Neverland will throw that hammer down. Oh. Yep, you got it, Chef. You got it, brother man. Now let's see here. I need to find a good movie to watch.
I need to find a good female to watch. I'm just kidding. Just pop out the window. Good morning, rise and shine. I was trying to come up with a really good joke and it didn't work out, so I just rolled with it. When your jokes are bad, you just gotta go with it.
Dude, I've heard so many new jokes lately, but the only one I can remember is that stupid scarecrow joke, man. That's the only one I can remember. And I'm pretty sure everybody already.
You and your dad jokes. I mean, my dad keeps sending me dad jokes, so I literally had to put him on mute. He's like, "So did you hear about this?" And I'm like, "I like mute."
You're like, click.
Then he asked me why I don't respond, and I'm like, why? He's like, "Son, are you okay? Just want to check in on you." And I'm like, "Here's one of his stupid jokes. What did he send me recently? How can I not find a stupid joke already? Oh, Velcro's such a ripoff. Exit signs are on the way out. My friend Jack couldn't get a job as a pilot. Every time he walked in the cockpit, the co-pilot always said, "Hi, Jack." So, like, all the jokes, and I just I'm like, oh my God, I'm like mute.
Oh, that is funny, though.
I mean, some of them are, but it's like when you send somebody a bunch of jokes, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, what are you doing?
I mean,
like,
I don't know if that's the best joke to say to everybody, but I think it's funny.
He probably just Googled them. He's like, oh, what does Google say? Funny dad jokes.
I love dad jokes, man. I love them because look, there's many different types of jokes. There's obviously dirty jokes. There's like racist jokes. There's all kinds of jokes. There's innocent, like blonde jokes. You know what I mean? Like there's all kinds of different jokes. But the thing about dad jokes is they're so like innocent. You know what I mean? Because they're like I've never heard like a dirty or like a nasty dad joke. You know what I mean? They're always something you could tell to a child. So I don't know. That's one of the reasons why I like them. Like I said, they're always like so innocent. I mean, most of the time they're real stupid, but that's the point, I guess.
The thing is, like you mentioned blonde jokes. There's no blonde jokes. They're already a joke. You see them like, they're clearly dumb. No, I'm just kidding.
I have one.
Oh, really?
You have a joke?
Yeah.
Lay it on us, brother.
I'm a big fan of whiteboards. I find them quite remarkable.
I thought you were gonna say you were a fan of white boys. They're quite remarkable. Like, hey, dude, it's okay. Thanks for letting me know.
Remarkable, yeah.
I'm like, I could drop the black side of me if you want.
That's a good one, though, Jay. That's a good one. I wish I could remember more. And I remember a couple, but they're really short. Like, why does a horse what did the bartender say when a horse walked into the bar? And he's like, why the long face? I know quick ones like that, but I can never remember good jokes.
Yeah.
I have so many jokes about unemployed people. Sadly, none of them work.
I'm unemployed.
Dude, that is a good one. I gotta remember that one, dude. Hold on, I'll go write that one down.
You're gonna trigger a bunch of people.
Unemployed.
Hey, since anyone who's unemployed, no shame, but we should expect daily videos from anyone who's unemployed. Daily, I tell you.
Yes, I should be making videos, but I'm not, Bevo.
Yeah, you heard me. You heard me, Chris.
I made one video last week. That's pretty much it.
I'm a hypocrite. I was off for 3 months and barely made any videos.
I've only been off for like a couple Wednesdays is all.
Dude, thank you, Jay, for that good joke.
The point is this.
Oh, Chef. I forgot Chef is... I lost you, Chef. Sorry.
That's I think I'm here, aren't I?
I'm pretty sure you're here.
Somewhere.
Trapjaw, Ford versus Ferrari. Yeah, that looked interesting. And that's based off a true story, right? Has anybody
When
else?
your mom gets up, we'll talk to her.
Ford versus Ferrari.
Wait, who are we talking to? Who's mom? What?
It's just Chef being funny. Has anybody seen that movie at all? I'm very curious. Because I don't know. It wasn't something that really... I mean, it's not something I wouldn't watch. It's just not something that really grabbed me right away.
We hope nothing's grabbing you other than your wife. Come on. You know?
I generally like movies that don't have happy endings, too.
And everybody got murdered. Did you see her blood all over the wall? You know?
Like, it drives some of my friends crazy because I'm like, yeah, I don't like happy endings in movies, man. Not generally. Like, every once in a while, they make sense. They're good. But, like, when you have Deep Impact or, like those apocalyptic movies, like you're supposed to destroy the world, man. Like, what?
Ivan's becoming a psychopath, guys. So he's like, wait, are you kidding me? She didn't get her head sawed off by a chainsaw? Are you kidding me?
Just like I was telling my wife when we went and watched the new Star Wars movie, I was like, I would have much rather just Rey just turn to the dark side and just take everybody out, And then she'd just sit on the throne by herself. That's how it would end, And I'm not talking even Palpatine even like taking over. I'm just talking about like just straight up Rey, dark side, Sith.
I agree with you there. I'm all for the bad people taking over.
It's because it's movies. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You can get away with unhappy endings in movies, and it's not real. So,
that's and again,
there are some happy endings I think work. Like, all right, I remember when we watched that movie Taken.
Yeah.
And and like at the very end, like he saved his daughter, and I was like, really, really. Like, come on, dude.
She's like, why wasn't the daughter executed? I think I've seen all the Taken movies, but there's like Taken 2, Taken 3 or something. And I'm like,
yeah.
Liam Neeson is such a good actor. Even though I felt like they started getting like really pointless, like he's a good actor, so I had to keep watching him.
Wait, who?
Liam Neeson?
Oh, yeah. He's a great actor, dude. No doubt.
I loved him as Bad Cop. It kind of sucks as a Bad Cop. I mean, he was in the Lego Movie too, but he literally said like one line,
Who was he playing?
Bad Cop.
He was Bad Cop?
Yeah, he's Bad Cop, Good Cop, yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, dude, I never knew that. Wow. Dude, that is so crazy. I did not know that. Moto says, "Oh, that's a cool little rap there, Moto." Digging that. Right on. Where's Ninja at? Where's Ninja? Ninja needs to get in here and do that.
I keep flowing Ninja song, like randomly I'll just be like, "What up, brick kid? It's the Ninja with the brick," or something. And I'm like, oh no, I probably even said the lyrics wrong, but I'll just start saying that. I'm like, why am I singing this right now? Yeah.
I've got another one.
Oh, lay it on us.
Why do math books need therapy?
Oh,
because they have so many problems.
Dude, that should be so obvious, man.
See, if I was a kid, I would have got bullied for those jokes.
Yeah, me too. Like, oh, what? See, dude, there's so many times I wish I had my frame of mind now that I did when I was younger. Because, dude, I would totally intellectually spar with a lot of these people now. Or just beat them up, one of the two.
Moto wants to join. Can we get Moto in here?
We certainly can.
Cool.
All right, hold up, Moto. I know you sent me your email before. I just can't remember what it starts with.
You can join, but not right now because I gotta find you.
Oh, never mind. I found him.
I will find you.
Thank goodness for.
Will destroy you.
Hi, Batman.
This is crack, Batman. Come on. This is Batman drugs.
Batman needs a throat lossenger. That's what Batman needs.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I always tell the ladies, you want to see my Dark Knight Rise.
Who let you in?
Nobody
Was
wants to
there
see
deer
your
out there?
Dark Knight Rise.
What? Who let me in? I'm Batman. Nobody needs to let me in. I let myself in.
There's been some pretty good, funny skits that involve Batman over the last couple years, man. I remember there was one, like, I think it was College Humor or something, and the one Batman, he was making fun of Clark Kent or Superman because of disguise. It was hilarious, dude. I gotta find those videos and show them to everybody.
I never found Batman as funny until like the Lego Batman movie. I'm like, oh my god, they're making
poor
Batman in
ear.
a total joke. So
Daddy, you'll get your drops.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I don't know what the deal is. Like, Batman generally is not a funny person, but I guess if you get the right person in the costume.
oh yeah, Lego turned him into a joke, which was great. So
Yeah, well, dude, I think Will Arnett is hilarious, man.
Yeah.
I think he's hilarious, though. That being said, like Lego Masters, I know people have really mixed opinions on it. I think he's a good host. I just don't find the show as intriguing. Like, I have to force myself to kind of watch it, right? So,
Yeah, I mean, the show, yeah, it's either something you kind of into or you like, but not maybe enough to really get that into it. But yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. But yeah, I think Will's a great host, dude. He makes me laugh all the time.
yeah, no,
Hi,
he's good.
Moto.
Hello.
Hey, Moto.
Welcome.
Hello, Moto.
Good morning.
B,
Good morning.
is that the train on your desk?
Yeah, what you got going on there? Oh, are you sorting too? Oh, you got the wing pieces down there. That's sweet.
Oh, you're looking at my stuff?
I am.
Yeah, so whenever I order a Bricklink order, I go through, and if there's anything that I think it's really cool I could use in the future, I just
Yeah.
order it.
I've never seen those.
I hadn't either. I think they're probably from Elves, one of the dragons from Elves. That's the vibe I'm getting from them. They got some transparency to them.
Yeah, there was some elf sets that I've almost bought, and I don't know if they're still around, but because they got a lot of trees and stuff, and I'm always down with getting more trees.
Katie.
Oh wow, what are those?
These are from Chima. They're in one set for the racers,
Somebody running with a dog.
and they come in orange and the blue. And if I ever come across them, they're always on my Bricklink
I haven't
wanted
let 'em
list. And they're someone's talking about dogs.
Here,
Hey,
I'll put 'em-
hey,
Keep
puppers. What's up, dog?
Yeah, those
But no,
are really interesting pieces, man.
Yeah, I always like, you know me, I like the cool parts. So if I ever see the cool parts.
Well, and I don't know really anything really of Chima, so any parts that were specifically for Chima, I probably would never even seen. Hey, what's up, ukulele kid?
Yeah, I didn't get into them. I started restoring sets, of course, during my age when I was restoring Lego sets from thrift store donations, but my son kind of got into it, and now it's about Ninjago because that's the Uber theme. But what I did is I don't love it, but when I was restoring sets, I had to start using Bricklink like most of us do to fill in the gaps and any missing pieces. And while I'm in the catalog, I just start going through and memorizing all the different possible elements that are in there, and you kind of build up your mental inventory of things that are out there over time. At least I do. I don't know if everybody does that, but that's me. But yeah, I'm doing a little bit of sorting today, just getting ready for the next big push of building.
Yeah, I hear you.
Seems like the thing to do. Sunday morning's kind of my let's go in and restore the collection of exhausted parts that I've smashed out. And yeah, that's kind of what's going on. I had this Bricklink order and I let it sit out for 3 days. So now I can come back and sort it properly and start to put the stuff into use.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure everybody's been feeling the same way. I've been really itching to, it's not necessarily that I want to get out of the house. I just really want to go to the Lego store and my toy stores, my local ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To sift through like the pick-a-brick wall and then sift through the bin of Lego and
that is how you get Corona. I'm telling you.
Well,
Stay away
yeah,
from
I mean-
those.
yeah, I'm not messing with them right now. That's for sure.
Now, what I've noticed is the one of the bricks and minifix stores in the area
Mm-hmm.
where I live have sent out an email and they said, hey, we're doing online orders, and they've pre-packaged their bags of stuff and their used sets, their new sets. And because they're family owned, I want to support them. So I'm going to write them an email probably today and say, hey, I really like X, Y, and Z color. Is there any way that I could pay you a premium for your time to pack bags full of these type of elements or these types of colors that I like to use, and I'll pay a premium for them for your time, just to make sure they're staying alive through this difficult situation.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Seems like the right thing to do. I don't know. It kind of feels right. What do you guys think?
Oh yeah,
No, I
definitely,
agree.
man.
I mean, you're helping out people because you're fortunate. I mean, at least for what it seems to be, in a position where you still have a job, right? So, and a lot of these people are struggling. So, no, I agree. It's a nice thing to do.
Nice one.
Yeah, and you guys might have heard this before, but yeah, I work in software. I work for a cybersecurity company, and we're all working remotely from home. And yeah, to be able to keep working is a very, very, very good thing right now.
Yeah, because I've been slowly trying to support like all like some of us, whether it's a Bricklink store or like again, I'm doing it slowly because obviously I can't just buy a bunch of stuff all at once. But like, you know, I bought a shirt and some stickers from like Mr. Hinkle. You know, I bought like a sticker from like Coconut Brick Studio. I'm getting ready to make some more Bricklink orders from some just different people I know that have Bricklink stores. Because I'm sure everybody's got to have at least something that I need.
Yeah. No, I'm very fortunate, and so I'm kind of, you know, normally I'm a saver. I'm someone who likes to save and invest and plan and all that stuff. But I'm kind of letting go right now and trying to say, hey, you know, instead of putting this aside for normal savings, what can I do to support all the artists in my lives? And I had a really good talk with someone on the phone, another AFOL yesterday, just connecting for the first time. I've always admired his work, and said, hey, you know, I said, oh, you know, I think he's not working right now because he's been affected by this whole shutdown. He's like, what can I do for you, man? What can I do for you? So yeah, all of us reaching out. If some of us are lucky enough to be employed and cover the basics, and then have a little extra, I think it's the right thing to do to try to reach out and help the community here and there where we can.
Yeah, exactly. Because yeah, like my wife and I are still working because we have essential jobs. So we're doing better than most people.
I've heard that before, yeah. I mean, is there anyone in the chat or anyone here that would like a little bit, some brick that you've been thinking about, or I could, I could just piggyback some. Well, me, because I'm on this epic build, I have to do some orders, and if I do, maybe I could piggyback some of the stuff you want on the shipping and then reship it to you or help you out.
Yeah. Buy Ukulele Kid. Yeah, I have about 5 Bricklink stores I'm gonna get some stuff from, and then because those are the only there's only 5 of people that I can think of that I actually know that have a Bricklink store. So I don't know, and I remember in my last shout out video, I was saying if there's anybody out there that has a store, it doesn't have to be Bricklink, it could be you sell shirts or whatever, you know what I mean? Just let me know. And if I can get a couple of them in the comments, I'll just do another shout out video and spread the word. But I haven't heard from anybody yet. So,
how about you guys in the chat? So I am on a cell phone. You know me. I can't read the chats. You guys will have to read them to me.
Yeah, no problem.
I can't read. No, I'm kidding.
Y'all gave us good ideas.
Yeah.
Good guy, Moto. Moto gets the nicest philanthropist of the year. So.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm just trying to help.
Yeah, I mean, that's nice.
I appreciate the comment, though. The sentiment's awesome. The sentiment's great.
Can we just say, Moto, that stream where you joined the Lego Masters, your reaction was amazing. I'm like, dang, this is great. So.
You gonna be on Lego Masters, Moto?
Well, no, he got to be on a live stream with them, and his reaction was amazing. I was like,
yeah. I can tell him a little bit about this story, and so Boone, of course, is a YouTuber, and of course he's on Lego Masters. We all know that.
Uh-huh.
If you haven't watched the show, you can just leave the chat right now and go watch it, please.
Well, I first saw Boone on Beyond the Brick. Am I right about that?
Exactly. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. And by the way, his April Fool's Day participation this year for Beyond the Brick is fantastic.
I agree.
No, so Boone, because the show wasn't on Wednesday because of Masked Singer, which I'll set that aside for now. He sent out invites to the cast to the competitors of Lego Masters, and they joined. And you had Tyler, Aaron. Man, you had everybody in there. Iceberg was in there. And after, it starts to die down after a few hours. It gets late into the night. But he started to play a game. I didn't realize he does this game. He said, okay, so if you could have someone in the chat to try to grab who wasn't invited, who would it be? And they got Abner Finley. They got a winner of Lego Masters Australia on there.
Oh, wow.
And then Richard and Flynn joined kind of later in the stream, and he asked the same question, who would you get? And they said, Flynn immediately, to my surprise, said, Michael Kanemoto. And of course, Boone's like, who's that? I don't know who that is, because they're kind of doing famous YouTubers. I happen to be watching this thing, so, I'm an avid fan of the Lego and the Masters show. And he sent me it was kind of weird because I had just started to watch Boone's stuff, and he had a build contest which I submitted an entry for. So he had my email, and I was in bed, so I had to talk about Brick Ninja. I had to ninja out of bed without waking my wife up, and throw on some clothes, some proper clothes, and yeah, I joined the stream, and my reaction is very honest. I'll tell you that. I was just kind of I was melting down on the spot, but very honored to
dude, that happens to me on a constant basis now, because ever since I joined the YouTube community, I was watching all you guys a long time before I even started the YouTube channel. You know what I mean? So some of you guys were already famous, in my mind. like BFAB was one of them. Ryan MR, like Hoosier was another one. There's a good handful of you guys. Troy from Agents of Mock, he was another one. And like every time I meet some Iceberg, like dude, I met Iceberg a couple years ago at Brickford, Virginia, and this was before I was a YouTuber. I had no clue who he was. I just saw his Avengers Tower, and I was like, "Oh my god!" You know, like I was in love with it. And I sat there and I was like shooting the breeze with him for a little while, and totally cool dude. Then the next time I saw him, I was a YouTuber, and then I knew who he was, and then I came up to him. I was like, "Hi, Iceberg," and then I like just left. I ran away because I was nervous. You know what I mean? I was nervous. I was looking at like a superstar or something. So, and now I've calmed down about it. You know what I mean? And I still feel that shine of in my eyes, kind of a celebrity status thing. You know what I mean? But
no, you can, if you watch it, I can totally relate because it happened to me, where Iceberg, I finally was able to say hi to him on another stream. I got up early. That's my new thing, is I'm getting up super early in the morning so I can build for a few hours just by myself and get progress on this thing and jam it out. But the Australian channel was up and they let me in, and Iceberg joined at the end, and I was like, what?
Well,
oh my god, dude.
So yeah, I mean, the excitement you're talking about, like, okay, that's how I was like with just one of a YouTuber. Like, I couldn't imagine being in a stream with like a bunch of Lego Masters. Like, yeah, I'd probably lose my crap, dude.
You can see the very honest losing the crap moments from that. And then Boone was very kind to let me just keep jamming on my build, and by the end I had the full egg kind of stood up, and they really liked it.
I want to add also that it's not like, for some of them it's because, like I said, like they seem famous to me, but other ones it's also because it's just how good they are. You know what I mean?
They're fantastic.
Like dude, like Boone. I mean, like, there's a lot of them, but we'll just take Boone, for example. I mean, like, dude, he is an incredible builder, man. Like I kind of cower before people like that because they're so good at building stuff. Like, I couldn't imagine trying to be on Lego Masters. Like, a lot of my friends, like personal friends and family that I know, they're like, "Oh, yeah, you're gonna go on Lego Masters?" And I'm like, I'm like that. I'm not that good. Like, maybe if after some years of practicing mock building, and I feel comfortable, like, but I can't imagine, and I can't imagine because I've heard everybody talk about it that was on the show, just about the pressure. You got cameras and the lights.
Hey, somebody's alarm dog off. Hey, who do I take?
Yes. So someone's blowing up on the channel there.
Oh, that was me. My bad.
Okay.
And I apologize.
I thought it was
you might have heard it earlier, but yeah,
No.
I had a 9 a.m. alarm go off too,
Way to
and
go,
I had to
B.
just rush to crush that.
No, I'm working on that noise right now.
Not my nephew.
Well, sometimes it's not bad. There we go. All right.
Oh, there it is.
I turned it down. All righty. All right, let me go back up in the chat. I know some stuff was. Oh yeah, good question, BFAB. Yeah, does she sell ones with Ninja's face on them?
Yeah, she's willing to sell me some. I was about to give her some business, but she doesn't.
Because I was gonna totally get some to give to my wife, and I was like, what better gift? Flower with Ninja's
thinking
face
the
on
same
it,
thing,
dude.
B.
A flower with Ninja's face on it, dude.
All right, Miss Neverland, you got white roses.
Yeah, Neverland. I figured that was you. That was giving me all the notifications. What's up, Forever Lego Studios? How you doing? What's up, Brick Bunnies? Good morning to both of you. Thanks for stopping by.
I'm starting to be familiar with these names. I'm starting to recognize folks. It's kind of weird.
I don't recognize
Right.
anybody's name.
I
just
can
act
learn.
like
It
I do.
takes me
I'll be like,
time, but I can learn.
yeah, I act like I know these people. Like, oh my goodness, it's Miss Neverland. Never seen you before.
All right, I'm gonna pop off because I've got to get working. I've got a lot of homework.
Yeah, you
to
have
do.
nothing to do. You're quarantined. You're off school.
I have
Great
a test
excuse.
to do. I'm
A
not
what?
off school.
Online
off
school
school.
don't count. That ain't real school.
I was like, I think his teachers would beg to differ.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not how it works, guys.
Bye, Jay. Have a great day, man. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, keep
Great
studying.
experience, Jay.
Dude, I love it when he gives everybody that look, dude. Like, I remember that one time when he couldn't be on my stream for some reason, and I was giving the looks for him. Like, I'd put my glasses down. try and keep it real for Jay.
I can't imagine trying to do this and school at the same time.
Dude, I can't imagine even doing school. Like, I was
Oh, yeah.
horrible.
Yeah, I mean, school was a rush. It was just a blur when I was there.
But you know what's weird is, like, now as an adult, I look back and I don't think I would hate school the same way. You know what I mean? Because I like learning stuff. It was just back then. I don't know. I guess even if I was in school today, I'd still probably be thinking about Lego. So.
Yeah, I'll tell you what saved me was it wasn't so the coursework was crushing and all that, but what really made it work for me was
Come here,
being
baby.
able to join
Come here.
an extracurricular group and have something really interesting and amazing and advanced and meeting really bright people. It helped me out.
Yeah. No, I hear you on that one, man.
A lot of talented people in this world.
Yeah. You know, it's humbling, man. And I think it's a good thing. Like, for instance, like with me, like artwork. There are plenty of times I'll draw something and I'll pat myself on the back and I can recognize that it's good. You know what I mean? I can be honest because I'm definitely my worst critic, believe me. But then like I'll do a portrait of somebody and I'll think it looks so great, and then I'll look at like another artist and I'm like, oh my god, dude, like mine looks like crap compared to theirs. But I mean,
well, there's always going to be someone better than you,
right?
So.
And it's not a bad thing because all it does is make me want to just try harder to get better. You know what I mean? It's just
good.
inspiration, you know, and of course admiration.
Yeah, of course. And the crazy thing about art is it lasts for millennia. So if you go, like I was lucky enough on my honeymoon to go to Europe, and you know, some of my favorite artists, you see their work in person and you just have to surrender to it. Like Rodin, I went to the Rodin Museum and I saw his sculptures in person, and I can remember going to the Rodin Museum. I turned the corner, and in the gallery they have the marble statue of the two people kissing. You know, and for a minute there, I thought it was performance art, like they were putting on some sort of performance where they had people dipped in wax or something like that.
I've seen stuff like that in Key West, actually.
It's like it's a sculpture. I was like, holy frig! And I get up to it, I'm just like, where, you know, this isn't even human. This is beyond. Or Leonardo da Vinci, if you want to talk about drawing skills, just pure draftsmanship, going up to a Leonardo, just one of his drawings, he's like, I'm just going to draw this thing.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
What the
like,
hell?
I try to, I try to understand. I try to understand stuff like that because, again, there are some times like I'll draw something almost flawlessly. It just like really came naturally. But dude, there's like I've seen artists draw portraits with just a ballpoint pen, and it looks real, man. Like they managed to make it look real. Like, not like, oh, it looks kind of real. Like, it looks like a damn photograph, dude.
How about let's turn this sideways. Let's go around the room. How about that? And you guys call out some of the builders that you've come across that you look at their work and you say that you know, first of all, there's the jealousy factor of like, I hate you. And then you just stop and you go for a minute and you're like, that's a pure inspiration of building for me.
Okay, Moto, that's the answer.
No, okay. It can't be, no,
no, I'm being honest. I really don't care for people's builds for the most part. I think most people suck at building. Let's see, who else? If I'm thinking about people I can think off the top of my head. Christian and Aaron, Tyler and Amy, those Lego Masters people, but I really can't, like, I don't look at people's, like, builds and go, like, wow, that's an amazing builder for the most part. But,
I
like,
mean,
you guys,
that
great builders.
stuff
So.
is pretty cool.
Well, I can tell you this,
So,
like for me,
it can't be
it's
me.
not.
How about it can't be me? It can't be me. It's got to be someone that you really have never met in person, but you just look at their.
Never met you in person, Moto. There, I won.
You know what I'm trying to say. How
Well,
about
for
you?
me, like it's not about
Yeah,
particular
you go, Brick Hot.
builders because, like I could easily say like maybe like Troy from Agents of Mox or Boone or somebody because of like some of their builds and all
Or
that.
how
but
about just a belt? Is there a belt you saw recently or in the past? Yeah.
Some of the most impressive ones, I or at least I can't remember who built them. But like I remember, like when I went to Brickford, Virginia, like I don't remember if it was last year or year before. Like somebody did a Deep Space Nine build. I don't know if you guys know that.
Oh yeah,
structure.
I saw that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, dude,
yeah.
it was like taller than me, but it was so beautiful, man. And then like just some of the like I ain't gonna lie, man. Some of the stuff that What's His Face does, Solid Brick Studio, like some of his mocks, like that Battle of Kashyyyk, and like he just did that the last Skywalker. I don't know, but yeah. I don't know, but that Deep Space Nine one, man, I was super impressed with that. But it's hard to pick something, man, because there's a lot of good stuff out there.
There is. How about anybody else? Anybody else find something that's just like you look at it and you're like, damn.
Yeah.
No? How about the comments? I can name a few while the comments are coming in.
Yeah, let me see if anybody's.
The mosaic stuff that Jessica does is pretty cool.
Oh, Ragsy from Lego
Yeah.
Masters.
From Lego Masters.
Yeah, her mixed media where she mixes in the Lego with the other media is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that she was a gallery artist. Once I heard that and watched some of her Instagram stuff, I was like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
No, a gallery artist out of New York City. I don't know if you guys know the art scene very much, but that is, man, you gotta have serious game to break into that.
Yeah.
It's Hatmaker. Samuel Hatmaker also does the mosaics, and I've always liked just looking at his mosaics is pretty cool.
Yeah, no, Sam is really talented. I really, at first, before, when I saw him on the first couple episodes, I'm like, this dude's a jerk and he sucks. And then after, like, a couple episodes, I realized he's a pretty good dude. But before that, I remember I was going to drop a rant video on him. I really didn't like him that much. I'm like, he's a jerk, he's this, he's that. And then I talked to Shy, and Shy got to hang out with a lot of the people from Lego Masters. He's like, no, he's a really nice guy. And then seeing him after a while, I realized he's a really good dude. And he's a really talented builder. Holy crap, he's good.
Mike Allegade. Who are you talking about, BFAB?
Sam, the guy who dresses like a Viking.
Samuel Hatmaker.
Yeah.
That dresses like the Viking.
He looks kind of like a Viking.
He's on Lego Masters. He's got the I don't know what to say. It's like a crazy mohawk thing that's braided.
With what's her face?
Jessica, right?
Yeah, dude. I've seen like, of course, what was it? The first episode of Lego Masters, like, they portrayed him to be like this douchebag or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But every time I've seen him on a stream, dude, he is nothing but nice and sweet and respectful. And I remember him explaining. I can't remember the details, but I remember him explaining about that first episode and how. That was just the way they kind of filmed it. It's like it wasn't really what like everybody thought. Like it wasn't like going off on her or nothing like that. He was just telling her that she needed to build what she wanted to build or something like that. But yeah, man, he seemed like a really cool dude.
I managed to get to know him a little bit better just by being friends on Facebook and just from his posts and everything. The guy's been amazing.
And he was saying that he got a lot of hate. Like hate mail and stuff for that dude.
I can't imagine. And he was reading off some of the stuff kind of loosely on one of Julian's streams, and I was like, "Oh Lord."
Yeah, no, that's not.
He's a good dude.
You did not deserve that.
Right.
Yeah.
And people should know, like, look, it's not like you can't fully believe every single thing you see on reality TV, man. You know.
Well,
like they do some really good editing.
No, I mean they can say, he said that nasty comment, and that's not cool. But to go further, I mean, people were just quite honestly, they're just being complete jerks about sexuality, and I was like, that is not.
Oh, well,
good.
yeah, that has nothing to do with anything, man.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, that shouldn't even be. That shouldn't even be part of the equation as far as what you might be upset about, you know?
Getting that that's horrific. That's just
Right.
awful.
I think though the world is evolving. Like I keep telling people this, but like I had this discussion on Steve's stream. Like for me, I used to be that person who was anti-gay people, but it took me meeting a gay person to realize there's nothing wrong with them. You know?
Nah, man. Yeah, I agree. I never I don't hate on anybody as long as you're not hurting people. You know what I mean? But I will say this, just at least in my eyes, everybody is subject to humor. You know, because you know Matt Trey or was it Matt Trey and Matt Stone and Trey Parker, the guys from South Park, the guys that created South Park. They said something once about how you can't make fun of some people and not others. Like it's got to be equal across the board. You know, you can't. That's because then you're just being unfair as far as joking around. You know what I mean? Now I believe there's a time and a place, and and a lot of stuff is a matter of perception. You know, and context. But
oh, hey, my video froze up pretty bad.
Yeah.
So let me try to do something here. I may have to leave and come back.
Oh, dang it.
Oh.
Bye, Galagade.
Oh, my phone's overheating because I was trying to charge it. That's my bad. Well, at least I can
Galagade,
still hear
don't
you.
leave us
I have no
again.
Huh.
Yeah, Lee, I'm definitely going to check out your Ninjago mock. That sounds really cool, man.
It doesn't sound that cool, to be honest. But
I'm sure if you like Ninjago, it's really cool.
Be nice. Be nice.
Chef, what are you saying? That was great. They set up Detroit of his work or seeing the canceled duty events going on. All right, I'll see you when you come back, Forever Lego Studios. That sucks. You got to do some chores. Yeah, Lee, Rich Boy Jay, man, he's definitely very talented.
Yeah, no, Jay, yeah, he's amazing. I mean,
dude,
that Razor Crest he put together.
That's what I was gonna say, man. And he didn't even have any real good pictures when he did it, man, because he did it before the show came out. He was basically, I guess, just looking at the trailer and any pictures he could find. But yeah, man, he created an incredible Razor Crest. Probably the best one, honestly, that I've seen. Maybe. I don't know. I'd have to really look at the rest of them that I've seen, but if not, it's definitely up there. But, you know, sometimes I wonder, like, and it's none of my business. I'm just curious sometimes about how some people can pull some of the stuff off that they do. You know what I mean? Like I've told people before, like, I'm not rich, but I make a pretty decent living. You know what I mean? And I know how much all this stuff costs. So sometimes I'm like, dude, how are you paying for like this insanely huge mock? You know what I mean?
You gotta go back to your exotic dancing job, you know?
Gotta work them tips, man. But I guess if you've already got a YouTube, an established channel, I mean, obviously you can pull some income out of that. But
well, also you look at it like this too. Let's use Jay as an example. A lot of these guys still live with their parents, right? And that really does mesh a lot of your, you know, income. So if you have a job and you live with your parents, you don't really have any debt, you can spend a lot of money on stuff. So well,
yeah, I guess that's true. If I wasn't paying $1,600 a month for my mortgage, I guess I could afford a lot more.
Yeah. You just gotta move in with, you know, with somebody, you know.
Dude, I'm trying to get my mom to move in with me, not the other way around.
You can try that. Just be like, hey, you know, I want to see if I can move in with you guys, and then they're like, no.
So Lee asked, how's everyone doing in lockdown? Well, it doesn't sound like anybody's going too crazy yet.
Yeah.
You think we're not going crazy?
I guess start looking at what people are building. That could probably tell you how crazy they're going. You know, if they're building some really weird stuff, like they're probably losing it.
I guess I'm losing it then. I categorize as lost.
Bye, Chef.
We're there's no other way to build, but we're.
Moto, you're breaking up on us, brother. I mean, we can still see you, but your audio is definitely breaking up. It must be those mountains.
And he is frozen.
Let it go. Oh goodness.
Let it go. Let it go. I just punched her. Oh, I can't say that.
You don't even have to. I know what you're gonna say.
All right, how's that?
That is
It
much
is
better.
great.
I can hear you.
All right, I'm losing the
clearly
headphones.
now.
So I'm just going to sit here and talk to the phone and listen to you guys. If there's feedback, you can mute me.
Okay.
Your audio's fine. It's good.
I mowed my lawn yesterday. That sucked.
I'm
I
not
hate
looking
mowing
forward
my
to it
lawn.
here. Yeah, I'm not looking
Dude.
forward to doing the lawn. And so once I start doing the lawn and garden, I have to stop building. And I take my leave for 4 months, just like in October, where I take October off and sometimes through December. I'm a seasonal builder.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how much Lego I did last summer because I know I had to mow the lawn last summer, and I do it on the weekend. So I don't know. I guess just have to find that balance.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be nice to have a lawn service? Just have someone else come over and do it?
Well, it's funny you should mention that because my wife has actually been talking about wanting to do that, but I won't let her because then it's going to make me feel guilty because look, the lawn is one of my chores. Like me and her have different chores that we do around the house. Like she does like the laundry and dishes, because I hate doing laundry and dishes, but obviously she does not want to touch the lawn and the trash because I do the trash and stuff. So if you take away the lawn, that means either A, I'm gonna have like a guilt trip on me, or B, just go find something new for me to do that I probably won't like. So yeah, I'm like, no, I got this. I got the lawn. Don't worry about it. Hey, what's up, Legos for Life? You back? You must have joined at the perfect time. BFAB started singing. That is a good time to join.
That was not me trying to sing. I think I sound all right, guys. Okay, this was an average cover.
It was your song. Your song brings people to the stream. You're like a Pied Piper.
Woo woo!
I can tell you. So I can tell you as far as I was just thinking back. I never answered the question as far as what was it? There was something. I thought somebody asked me something. I didn't answer it. As far as inspiration.
Oh yeah.
I'm really old school. I do a lot of Flickr, which is where kind of some of the more technical folks hang out who are more old school.
Mm-hmm.
And Tyler Sky out of Canada, his name is Brick Sky, and Jigsaw Joe. So Jigsaw and J-O, all one word. Josephine. Jigsaw Joe, she does these builds, and it's only maybe 30 pieces here, 20 pieces there. And if anybody thinks you need a lot of brick to make something amazing, I'd say check out Jigsaw Joe. She is freaking next level.
Well, dude, I see a lot of like micro type builds, man, that like there's some stuff you can look at and you can easily tell what it is. I mean, that's just how good they place the bricks in.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something that I tell people that if I didn't have the Lego room, I think I would literally try and build like a micro type scale city. Because I've seen some really good ones, man.
I'll tell you this, there's micro scale Joseph. It's not like, I mean, I don't know, after plus years, she'll do, she makes these robots, but her connection, the way she connects, like minifig elements, their accessories together, I can't, I learn a lot that way too. It was really good. He was on Instagram. I forget Luigi something. The guy's name is Andrew Steele, but if you look at Dragon Gorgon Lego, he's a mechanical computer stuff and level stuff.
Yeah, you broke up on some of that, but I caught some of it though. Oh, hi, Ukulele Kid. Yeah, because I was thinking of was it Blockhead UK? She does some really cool like mini builds too.
Okay. Wi-Fi off because it's obviously having problems, and I'm just doing the 4G cellular now, so it should be okay.
Oh, okay, groovy. Hey Lee, the only thing I can think of off the top of my head about a good tip on building a curved wall. I know there's some good tutorial videos on that, but I remember something off the top of my head that somebody showed me. Like if you get like a 1x2 brick.
I got it. I can show them right now. Do you want me to build something right now?
Yeah. Moto's I'm gonna blow him up on the big screen, and Moto can show you something.
Okay, give me a few minutes to grab the brick.
Okay.
Don't do it yet. I gotta grab the brick, and then I'll do it.
Got it. 10-4.
Well, I'm trying to build something cool.
What are you building? What are you got going on here? I thought you were disassembling.
Yeah, and then I decided to build something.
Oh, okay.
Here, I want to share it. Trying to build this.
That brick?
Yeah, I'm trying. Oh, it's like two of the base plate things, and then you use
Is that supposed to be you as a kid? I mean, that looks exactly like you.
Is that a mustache or is that a mustache or an unhappy mouth?
And then you use, I think, Technic pieces for the side of it, and then you use like these 1x2, like the plate things that are in the front.
How are you gonna pull the shoes off? What is that? Oh, that's the two. Oh, I see. Wow, that looks pretty good, man.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, I'm digging it. I'm
like, I kind of want to build that for once.
Hey, what's up, Greg? London Bridge Bricks in the house. Good morning from the UK.
Hey, Greg.
London. Moto, let me know when you're ready. I'm kind of not looking at the screen at the moment.
I got it.
Okay. All right, here we go. It's tutorial time with Moto.
Tutorial time.
Dude, I should do this all the time. I should have you come on here every Sunday and do a tutorial for me.
Well, here you go. So this is going to be a really simple way to make a curved surface, and I'm not going to be able to do the full thing. If you look at Julian Smith, he's building a pink castle. He's building these turrets. They're going to use the same technique, okay? So this is going to be the most cost-effective way to make a wall and kind of bend it. So what you need your 1x2 bricks, okay? You got those. And then you're going to need your cylinder pieces. And am I doing what you thought was going to happen here? By the way, if I asked, this is what you're thinking, right?
Yeah, I totally forgot about the circular pieces, though.
Okay.
That was the element I forgot about.
Okay, so bear with me. What I'm going to do is put the cylinder piece there. You're going to offset it a little. Okay, so what happens is the cylinder allows you to put a slight offset in that brick. Good so far?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Following along? Awesome. So let me do... Now I'm doing this from memory, so I don't know if I'm doing it quite correctly. I'm just kind of guessing my way through this. Let's see, staccato. Yeah, okay. And you can go on the internet and do this search for it. But I'm going to jam this thing out as fast as I can. And pardon me, I know it's real time, so it's a little slow as I build.
While you're saying that real quick, I just want to say good morning to the woodshop teacher. How are you today, sir? Thank you for stopping by.
So eventually, oh, go ahead, do more shout outs.
No. I was just making funny noises as I read the chat. It's all you.
Okay. So eventually this will close into a complete circle.
Yeah, but the thing that I guess you got to make sure you understand when you do this, I guess correct me if I'm wrong, Moto, but you got to know how big you want it, because that thing can only curve so much, right? It's not like,
Correct.
Yeah. So I'm sure there are ways maybe you can make it maybe smaller. I don't know. Is that do you think that's kind of like the smallest way the smallest dimensions you can get out of it?
So is that an illegal building technique or no?
I don't feel like
this
it's
would be legal because I'm not stressing the brick.
Okay.
So by the idea is because there's a round space, you can put the edge inward.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that you could hyper stress it, which wouldn't be good. That would be illegal. But if you see, this is going to make a fairly compound circle.
Okay, yeah. But you can obviously make it much wider, bigger.
Oh, absolutely, and that's the idea. Is you can do a twist. See that?
Oh yeah.
So
see, I wasn't even thinking about that. Like, you just wanted some wavy wall or something.
Yeah, wavy wall or any shape you want.
But here's the kicker, Moto, about the clutch at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right, you put that on a base plate. Is that how is that going? Is it going to clutch good? Like, is all the pieces going to fit in like curved?
No. So what you would do is.
Oh, hi, Brick Vibe. Good morning.
Okay, 1x1 round tiles, aka studs. You're going to want to stud and loosely find where the overlaps are, and then either that or you can use a lot of jumper plates to make it work.
Right.
Oh, look at that. What's that? Hey. Hey. What's going on?
What's up, buddy?
They said hi. Another technique I wanted to show you is if you are looking for something, now this is maybe not for walls, but if you're looking for something incredibly strong with a longer curve and with snot on the outside, this is, I can't remember his name, and I super am sad that I don't remember it on the spot. But there's a man who makes these amazing curved brick spaceships.
Because I'm going to need something similar to that once I do my Star Wars mock, because I'm going to need a round landing platform big enough to put my Millennium Falcon on.
Okay, so this is the way you do it. Let me try to open up the inside. And I just lost my own video feed, so I'm going to just fly by the wire here.
Okay.
Yeah, isn't that funny, buddy? I'm getting laughed at already. So unprofessional. All right. Let's get inside and look at the technique. So this is very costly. It's not cheap. But you have a 1x2 brick, or you could use a snot brick. You could plain brick or snot brick. And you have headlight bricks.
You know, actually, this would work really good for my curved, where my bridge is curved over the water for the train track bridge. Yeah,
so what he's done is he's using the little bit of a 1/3 or a half plate. Fact that the headlight brick sticks out just a touch, and so when you butt them together and you alternate, you're going to want to. Can you see the alternate? It's there, and it's one over. So if you do that properly, let me try to snap it in. Okay, there we go.
It does look strong.
It's a very, very strong brick belt connection. So one problem is getting enough headlight bricks to do this, getting enough 1x2s to do this, and getting enough 2x3 plates.
Mm-hmm.
But if you alternate between the bottom and the top, or no, I didn't alternate. Oh, look at that. Oh my God, is indeed. Oh, it's the offset occurs with the 1x2 bricks in the back. And the rest of it, yeah, it can't alternate. It has to be this in order to have that flare. Now this you cannot adjust.
Well, I was gonna say with the studs on the side like that, like the headlight studs or whatever. That man, at least now you could put something on the edge too.
That's what I did. That was my little invention, is putting the snot on the side. And I was going to use this as part of my spaceship build, and I just wound up not using it because it couldn't take the stress. This little flex was too much for it. But that will give you, if you continue it, you can see you get. And I snuck in a little. Oh yeah, There's another little. This is my own little trick.
Oh, okay.
You can always stud in.
Right.
You know those Technics. If you squeeze them hard enough and have the strong fingers, you can always pull off that little thing so you could pin it in, or maybe you want a bridge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. There you go. There's another technique. This one though is more expensive. It's more intensive.
Yeah, but it does, I think, do a lot more.
It is. It's a lot stronger. So this is a nice little hack as well. If you take me off the big screen and give me another couple minutes, I can show you something else I invented that has a curve in it.
Right on. Bye, Ukulele Kid.
Yeah, let the other guys talk now. I'm gonna shut up and pick this apart.
And Ukulele Kid, you just got to be patient, brother. You just got to be patient for the subscribers. Believe me.
Actually, you know, I just had my mother make a bunch of accounts. It actually works out very well. Thanks to her, I'm where I am. Thank you, mother.
Hi, NC Bricks. Hello, hello. Ninja!
What up, Brick Kid? It's the ninja with the bricks.
We are Lego. Is that Super Brick Lego reviews? Because I'm like, I've seen twice now. Somebody said, hi, we are Lego. But I'm like, I don't see we are Lego.
Also, right now, I'm dealing with a development that, so if you guys watch my video, the person that I shipped out my second Mr. Gold claimed they never got it, and I think my subscribers just found the person.
Really?
I got it. Wow. And I'm just like, whoa.
Wow.
Like, this, you know, I'm pretty sure this is the same guy, and I'm like, holy crap, I think they found the same guy that claimed he never got it. So.
Wow.
I might have to do a follow-up on the video. BFAB investigates.
Dude, BFAB, if you find out for sure that it was him, blow his ass up, man.
Oh, yeah, I totally will. I'm going to have to get access to my old eBay account. Though.
And I'm not even saying that to be mean, like, vengeful. I'm just saying so nobody else will get ripped off.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's just crazy, but I think they actually found that dude. So I'm trying to get my dad to get access to his old eBay account so that I can see if it's actually him. And,
right. Dude. I'm missing a piece, man. That's not cool. Did it fall?
Are you kidding me? My dad just texted me, are you going to buy it back? Yeah, he claimed he never got it. He scammed us, and then he already just sold it again, but they found the listing, and that's crazy.
Wow.
I'm going to say, unless you have some money to give me.
Yeah, really. Need like $5,000, Bevo.
Dude, that dude better be got selling for that much.
No, the average Mr. Gold right now is selling for $5,000. That's why I clickbaited my title. I should have named it like how I lost 15K, but I
was gonna say.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though, is that he's got the one that didn't have the certificate, right?
No, he has the one that had a certificate, but he's claiming it never got it. Because here's the thing: if he listed the certificate, I mean, he filed a claim against me on eBay, claiming he never got it. That being said, all the details in his bio, if you look at the bio, he's like, I got this 5 years ago for $450. Well, guess who sold their second Mr. Gold for like it was either $420, $450, whatever it was me. And back in the day, I was the one selling them for the cheapest, right? So I'm like, holy crap. And I'm like, let me figure this out. So I'm trying to see if my dad will get access to my old eBay account, but he filed a claim against me, right? Lucky eBay made me keep my money, but if it's that same dude, I'm totally going to send him a message to be like, gotcha, bitch. I mean, yeah.
You ain't messing with BFAB.
5 years later, you know, that would be crazy. You know, he'd be like, oh my God, I did not expect that to happen.
Obviously, he don't know who you are.
Oh, not yet.
Wow, that is amazing, though.
Yeah, once that video went out, I just got the message, and I'm like, holy crap. So, yeah.
Solo Brick Roader, hello, hello, hello. How is everyone? I'm doing all right. How you guys doing? Are you guys doing all right?
Doing good.
Good. You got a compliment about your story, BFAB. If you didn't see, Ninja said that he liked it. It's great story time. Yes, Greg, I admit it was good fun yesterday, man. I always enjoy our transatlantic streams. Always good times.
I was
BFAB's
too
art
busy
change.
at work, you know.
Well, that's not a bad thing, man. It's not a bad thing. Oh snap, Ninja. Oh, Neverland said, "Get out of here, Ninja. You are not welcome." Hello, dude. There's nothing BFAB can do. What you talk about needing to work? Oh, we talking about the Mr. Gold thing. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if you could literally like go to do something through eBay and get it back or whatever. But like I said, you could blow this guy up.
Oh yeah, no, I totally could, especially with him having his 100% positive feedback. If I can 100% confirm it's him, I'm gonna message him and be like, "Got you," and then I'm gonna send him a whole thing and then see what happens. Now, since you just resold it, I want half the money or something. Like, it sounds scummy, but literally, I could have lost the appeal when he filed it against me, and then I would have lost all my money and the Mr. Gold, right? But he decided to be a scammer. So,
well, and you know what he did actually affects all of us.
Yeah,
because he lied, he ripped off eBay. You know what I mean? And when you start doing stuff like that, it's kind of like insurance. You know, when people start like messing with that stuff or ripping them off or whatever, then rates get higher.
Yeah.
So like that kind of thing. I'm not saying what he did specifically will make eBay do something, but that's how, like, sometimes that's why they like raise their rates or whatever, or get stricter on certain policies. I can tell you this is something I was telling my daughter a while back, was generally stuff gets ruined because one person ruins it for everybody.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know, it's just, I don't know. But yeah, as long
but
as
I'm gonna investigate. There might be a follow-up video. BFAB investigates.
Yeah, there we go. And then you can play like the Bad Boy song. You know what I mean?
Bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when it comes for?
No, when BFAB comes for you.
BFAB's coming for you.
I'll just I'll like pan over to me with like a sledgehammer.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
That's okay. 1x1 studs.
Yeah, so the idea is it's the same idea, but I'm using 1x2s and then 1x1 plates with the round pieces in there. And I took a picture of this a long time ago. It was an idea I had for the spaceship. But the idea was to make fabric, to drape and be able to curve fabric. And what's happening is, in this pattern, you can see that it only loosely connects to a round piece every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
So once you build enough of these together, and by the way, I'm using teeth elements because I thought it'd be cool to have scales in a pattern.
Yeah, no, that's a really interesting technique there, man. It gives it a really interesting look.
But I tried to find the bigger sheet. It's somewhere buried in my storage. But this is a little example. This is a prototype. And you can see you can bend it just like the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Not as much, but because I'm using plates, you can get a lot more detail worked in however you wish. So these could be the new 1x, what do they call them? The 90-degree surface things. What? Words. I need my words today. Need to use my words. Oh, also, if you're looking at building a wall and you do want to go more micro scale, these new plates where the edges are rounded off. If you were talking about, so you asked about a really compound circle. These guys, let's just try it out. I've never tried this out, but in theory, it should work. It should work really well. Now, these are not going to be, once again, price is going to be problematic on this kind of approach. They're not cheap.
But I guess it wouldn't be bad if you didn't need a lot. You know, if you're not going to have a huge type of wall or whatever you're using it for.
But these guys, I'm sure you could. Yeah, you can like. Well, there you go.
Oh yeah, you get a much tighter curve with that.
Because they're rounded, so it's the same idea as using the rounded. So just think about what rounded elements do you have, and then using those to introduce a gap to where. Let's try this. I'm sorry, I'm using my snot thing right here, so it's not going to be great. But
Man, I'm gonna have to go back and watch this video again later.
Oh, look at that! Look at those Lego designers.
Oh, sweet.
So if you want to do like a motorcycle or a bike chain, just brick built.
Right.
Look at that. So you can have every other one. You can save brick by doing regular 1x2s or 1x4s or whatever you want, and it's going to go ahead and bend right around.
Sweet. Buy NC Bricks. That is awesome, dude. And look, that doesn't even look that's an interesting look because it almost looks like they're not connected. Like it's just they're right next to each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And look at that little crazy angle you got going on. So you could shoot something out. It looks like was that 30 degrees? I'm just guessing.
Something like that. Yeah, roughly. Dude, that's crazy, Moto.
There you go. I like, Once again, these are cool. This is my snot box. I don't know what anybody else would call it, but
yeah, that's a good term for it, man.
Oh
wow.
Brackets. That's what I was looking for. One bracket, forward and reverse, snot brick. Was it both sides? No, it's one side, two sides, jumpers. We've talked about that before. These guys reverse from tube to tube.
Yeah.
One's Travis, good old Travis brick in honor of Travis. And then
sorry, I was chuckling because Ninja said that's a snot case. You better wash your hands when you're done.
Oh yeah, wash my hands with this whole event.
Yeah, man, that's amazing though. Those are really interesting techniques.
Let me break that down. Yeah.
Greg, your question. I know you asked a question a few comments ago. Says, where do you go and get your thumbnail pictures from? I just go online and take them.
He actually goes on Tinder and he.
Well, I was thinking for this one, I was like, that commercial, the Folgers commercial popped in my head for some reason, and like the best part of waking up. So that's why I was like, oh, Brick Hive in your cup. So I don't know. So I decided to go ahead and make a Folgers thumbnail.
I need to go find something like a photo of you, Hive, and then crop the head and put on a shirtless body, and then have you like
Maybe I'll do that for my next thumbnail.
Yes.
I'll be like, mwah.
That would be beautiful. So.
Right.
It'll be your most viewed stream. People be like, I want to see Ninja shirtless. So.
Dude, I wonder if that would give you a lot of views.
I think it would.
Yeah, but it'd be deceiving, man. Everybody would be expecting some big buff Brick Hive, and that's just not the case.
I just see people all the time. It's great.
I'm like, it's all smoke and mirrors, man. It's not real. It's CGI. I CGI'd this 6-pack on me.
Hey, you know what? Whatever works. Dude, I wish I had a 6-pack, but I only have a 6-pack of beer.
Dude, why did they do it like this? This is what? I'm trying to get this piece in here.
Oh, beautiful bird music. Listen to them.
Do I hear birds?
No, you hear the voices in your head.
No, I think there are birds right outside my window.
No, I'm pretty sure.
All right, almost done. Look at this. I'm gonna have a completed set by the time Good Morning Brick World is over. Like, how often does that happen? Brick Bunnies, did I say hi to you already? I can't remember if I did or not. Good morning.
You forgot about the Brick Bunnies?
I think I said hi. It's just, my memory is so crappy.
Brick Bunnies, those guys are great. Those guys are like, I remember at Philly, those guys were one of my favorite people that I got to hang out with. So.
Yeah, man, I like Brick Bunnies TV a lot.
Oh, it's more than one person?
Yeah, it's a husband and a wife. So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, that's cool. We used to have pet rabbits. Pet rabbits are really cool.
And it's nice because they're always so nice and friendly. It's nice when people, it's easy to get along with them. You know what I mean?
They also sent me a Ferrari, so thank you. I appreciate it.
What? Who sent a Ferrari? What?
I was kidding. I said they sent me a Ferrari, a real Ferrari. No, they sent me a package like a couple months ago, and I was like, "Oh, that's so nice of you guys."
Yeah, I have a bunch of stuff I want to send out. I'm just hesitant to go to the post office right now.
I'll get your thing to you very soon. I'm horrible at this. You know, I'm like, oh no, I'll send it to you in a month, and it's been a while. So
Oh, it's all good. Dude. It's all good.
literally, I can tell you right now, and it's sitting right there on the table, just waiting to get shipped off. So
do time, BFAB. Do time, man. It's all good. Because
you will
I
get
have.
it by the end of this year. I promise.
See, at least that you're setting timelines. That's good. Yeah, I have a handful of stuff to send out to people as well. Just stuff that I'm just giving away to them. But like I said, I just don't want to go in the post. I don't want to go nowhere near the post office right now.
I just like going places in general. Like for me, that's why I'm like, oh, I'll have my mother do it. If she doesn't do it, then usually things don't get sent out. So.
Yeah, and like I said, for the most part, it hasn't been too difficult for me, and I've been working anyways. But I'm an introvert, man, so you don't have to pay me to stay home.
Yeah, I don't like being. I don't like being around people. It drives me crazy. So.
Yeah, I mean, I love people, but I am kind of antisocial. I won't lie.
I like people online. Like I can talk to anybody online for hours. Like if I was on Call of Duty Hive, I could talk to you for 20 hours if I need to. But being like face to face with people, I'm extremely awkward. So.
No,
This is still sitting here waiting to go out the door.
Oh, right. That's sick fig. Yeah.
Or no, wait. There you go.
All right. Dude, I'm almost tempted to give my sig fig in the city like robotic legs or something.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, wait a minute. That's a little different.
No.
Rick, I'm sorry to tell you, you failed. He looks like a predator, kind of like one of those child predators. Like, get in the van, okay? Not candy for you.
No, that's cool though, man.
So cool.
Brick Studio, that's the ultimate definition of a child predator. So I'm sorry.
You're so stupid. I swear. Okay, almost got this ray gun thing done. Trying to hold on to some of these pieces. I tell you, it's amazing sometimes the pieces of Lego you can put together that makes it look like something.
Yeah, and then here's the balloon. Flew over.
What is it?
And then you got the balloon too. That was on the picture.
Oh yeah. I think he had a hat on too, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I saw.
Yeah, there was a balloon hat. Yeah, well, it's so cool.
Yeah, no, definitely, man, definitely. Ninja says legless hive. Yes, legless hive, legless hive.
Talking about Ninja, Ninja, you and I need to do a collab, you know? So, wait, you got one of those, the Eminem figs? Oh, I hate you. So Eminem made some Lego minifig stuff or whatever, custom ones, and he sold them on his store. And now they go for hundreds of dollars, so.
What? An Eminem?
Yeah, Eminem, you know? Yeah. So, yeah, that was kind of cool. So.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
Actually, you know what the value's going down? Did I just find one for 30? Oh, dang! They've dropped in value. I remember when they first came, they're going for 100. Now they're only going for like $40. So okay.
Oh wow.
I should buy them. They're custom.
Are they?
Like custom
I mean,
stuff.
are they nice looking minifigs?
Oh yeah, they're great looking minifigs. Yeah. So Eminem had custom minifigs done of himself.
Wait, he had them done?
Yeah.
Is he a Lego fan?
I guess so. He was selling them on his store. They all sold out within like an hour, and now they're on eBay, and they were going for hundreds of dollars. Now they're only going for like 30, 40. So I should totally pick up them.
Well, I'm always fascinated when like there's a lot of celebrities that are really into Lego.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's kind of cool. Now I'm waiting for Ninja to me and Ninja. We need to drop a singing collab. Come on, get to it.
I think you guys should, dude. Like it could be like one of those rap songs that's got the R&B singing in it too. Like Ninja can rap, and you could do some like background vocals.
Yeah.
Dude,
I don't like that.
I would listen to that. However, I can't sing. I can't carry a note. It's like what the Bloodhound Gang says. It says I sing like an amputee because I can't hold a note. I can't carry a tune. No, the only thing I can do is I can like have a deep voice. I can sound like Barry White. I can sing like Barry White if I need to.
I think you could sound very white. I'm like, yeah, good news,
like,
congratulations, you made
hey,
it.
baby, let me lay you next down to the fire.
I mean, I could sound really black. Yo, what is this? How's it going?
Well, you are part black, beef.
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
so.
I can say that. Like people are like, oh no, he's racist, and I'm like, no, I'm half black. I can say that. Like
Yeah,
I
I've
like when I
never
say
had
like
a good
racist
singing
jokes towards like black people, they get really offended because they don't know that I'm half black.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying, dude.
Oh no, it's a great way to get beat up. The past where I pulled that stuff, they're like, "What did you say?" And I'm like, that." And they're like, "You think you're funny?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm half black." They're like, "No, you aren't, white boy." I'm like, "Dude, my mom's black. I swear."
Oh goodness.
Yeah, I remember when I went to juvie as a kid. I remember when I was throwing a tantrum, I kept like slamming my head against the door. I know, it's crazy. And like punching the wall. Now, never punch concrete walls; they're not fun to punch. But when you're angry and you're in a cell, you go crazy. And I remember people screaming, "White boy, we're gonna beat you up! You better not leave your cell, white boy!" Because literally everybody else was like African American, and I was mixed, right? But these guys didn't know I was mixed, and it was really intimidating. I'm like, oh, okay. So.
All right, that is my build, dude. I have like 3 or 4 of these little ghost dogs now.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. What? You were building this whole time?
Yeah, man.
I
built that.
Yeah,
that inside laboratory thing.
Stream. So coming soon to a screen near you.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Barry White.
The ghost dog seems to be in every set, and there's no like different variant. Like they could have the ghost dog with a hat or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I guess it comes with every Hidden Side set.
Yeah, basically every single Hidden Side set.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Gallagher, you're back.
Yo, Gallagher.
It does look like the sun's coming out.
Oh, I thought you were saying it looks like you were coming out. I'd be like, okay, we before title.
I can't believe I actually built a whole set in my stream, and it wasn't like a poly bag. It was an actual set. I think it was only like 100 so pieces, maybe 174 pieces. That's okay. I'm gonna call it a win.
Ninja said for part 4. Yeah, Ninja, I'm down. For part 4, we need to totally collab on a thing. I will figure out how to rap if I need to.
Rapping's hard, man.
Oh yeah, it is for sure.
I have the utmost respect for guys that can do like freestyle stuff like that, man. Because just trying to wing words on the top of your head like that. Hey, is that a motorcycle element?
Yeah. So someone in my lug parted out the Arctic woolly mammoth set, and this piece is in there.
Yeah, I've never seen one that looks like that.
I've never seen one that looks like this either, but I think it's got a Technic track element to it. It must be. But I'm just trying to figure out how to incorporate it because I think it would look really cool. I think it would look really cool, like right here. Let me pull it over.
What are you trying to make it look like a strut or something like that, or?
Yeah, why not?
No, yeah, that's. I think that would work.
I
How
think
many do you have?
I bought 10.
Okay, I was gonna say then. Yeah, it would definitely work then.
2 for the little buddy, 8 for me. He always gets to play.
And maybe you could attach something to the handlebars and have it going down a little bit too.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do. So there's studs. There's a stupid bar. So there's a lot of bars on this. This is why I was really interested in picking this up. And then it looks like I could get another bar element through there because this is a Technic pin connection. Right. The question is, I was wondering if you guys had ever used this thing before.
No, I don't think I've ever even seen it.
Okay.
But if
I
it
was
only
looking
came
for
in that
ideas
woolly
and someone
mammoth
else
set,
had
that's
it.
probably why.
There's an inset here. It's too thick for a clip. That back part is giving me problems.
Yeah, that's a weird.
So from the way
weird
it's
setup,
made, I
man.
can tell they want to run Technic chains. They want you to brick connect a Technic chain and run it around this back part because that's the right diameter. But oh, check that out. Okay, so if we look, can I jam something through the gap? That's interesting. Can I jam something through the gap there? I wonder. Let's try
Well,
that out.
I just think the way it's made in between those, like it almost looks like oh gosh, the engine part that I can't think of right now. You always see them on motorcycles, and like how on the side it looks. That's an impressive piece. That's an impressive mold.
It would make a really great chopper, I can tell you that.
Oh,
if someone wants to do
definitely.
American choppers, this would be the way to go.
That was the first motorcycle I thought of, yeah. Because the way that's long like that. Yeah, definitely cool, man.
Yeah, but I'll be sitting here monkeying around with fiddling with this widgy little piece.
Yeah, it would definitely be interesting to see how that looks when it's applied.
Whoa.
Trapjaw says his kids slept in until 8:30, which is a miracle in his world. Yeah, man. I remember when my daughter was real little, when she'd sleep in, that was awesome.
That's what happens when you tase your kids. You know, they eventually black out and they don't move. So.
Yeah, they go down quick.
I didn't know little Jimmy slept this long. It's been 10 hours.
Oh my gosh, man. I remember when my daughter was maybe a year old and we lived in Key West. And at the time, because she was born the year we had like several hurricanes like crisscross through Florida. But they all managed to be right around Key West. So like we missed, like we got some weather, but we missed every one of them. And I remember it was a real pain in the butt because like I worked in maintenance. That was where I kind of first got my start. So the hurricanes, we'd see them coming. So we'd have to go to all these condos and townhomes that we took care of and put all the storm shutters up. And then a hurricane would pass us, so we have to take them all back down. And then another hurricane would come, we have to put them all back up. Like we did that like 4 times. It was a real big pain in the butt. But during one of the hurricanes that was a little closer to us, we went over and stayed at my buddy's house because at the time we lived in a trailer, so we didn't want to be in a trailer with a lot of high winds. So we were staying at my buddy's house, and I remember my daughter was like walking on the futon, and she fell. And dude, I swear to you, I caught her by her ankles. Like her head was like this far away from hitting the floor, and he had like a tile floor, and she probably would have cracked her head right open, man. Oh my god, I was so scared.
Super Hive coming to save the day.
Oh my god, I was like, how am I gonna explain this to her mother? It's like, oh my god, I killed her kid. But yeah, I've always had pretty good reflexes, thank goodness.
That's what happens when you're half black, No.
Oh, would you
doesn't know it yet.
You trying to see if it'll go through?
No.
Ninja says Shy needs that part. Oh yeah, because Shy is a big motorcycle. Yeah, he's a big motorcycle fan. He's got a chopper, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has the actual Harley and the Lego Harley. So.
Yeah, I know he had a bike. I know he's got a car. Dude, that's crazy.
I can't believe that worked.
That might be an illegal technique.
I don't think this was recommended by the element designer.
Right. But it still looks cool though. And look, it looks like it's pretty tight.
It's
not gonna just fall right out,
So let me see if I actually destroyed the piece doing that. No, but it wasn't easy.
You knew those lightsabers gonna come in here someday.
I think what happened is I actually popped the flashing off the piece. The little mold flashing popped off when I did that.
Okay.
Let's try the other side.
Oh, that one looks a little tighter.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, put a hat on.
I'm really surprised BFAP's not really throwing out any innuendo jokes right now about this. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
That's why.
That's a tight fit, you know.
Okay, that one was not fun, and something gave inside, but
I mean, it doesn't look like it like ruined it per se.
no, it didn't. It didn't ruin it, but I could feel something. I felt like a little bit of flashing or a little bit of the piece kind of scraped off
actually,
or something.
Show like that again. No, the other way. The top version, yeah. Because it almost looked like that the pin. I don't know what you call it, a pin. The lightsaber piece bent.
Oh, look at that! Yeah, it warped.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I couldn't tell if it was just my eyes.
I have to pop out, guys, for a sec. I might come back. Okay. Thanks for the invite, y'all.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for that. Bye.
See you guys.
Oh, that's straight.
Okay, right on.
Wow.
Nice.
What the heck am I going to do now? I don't know. It looks so cool. There's so many possibilities now. I could, you know what? I could make this like a little sci-fi. Well, I have 2 extras, so maybe I should just do a sci-fi thing while I'm here. Just a little one-off build. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see where this goes. This will be fun. Let's break out the robot arms. Where my mind goes next. Gotta have the robot arms in there.
So
Yeah.
I wrote
Yeah,
stuff
you did
down.
with the big screen. I'll let you know if I get anywhere with this thing.
Oh, okay. I wrote stuff down, which I do occasionally for my morning shows. I write some stuff down to talk about. You know, just things that I'm curious about, other people's opinions, or just something if like the conversations kind of go slow, something to pick the conversation back up with. But I noticed generally I'll go by and like check off, you know, stuff. But I'm looking at all I wrote, and I'm like, wow, we actually already talked about all that stuff.
I put a hat on him.
Oh,
Like
There you go.
Put a circular thing.
oh, okay.
On that balloon thing.
How many pieces is that?
50.
Oh, okay. Because
It's
it's kind of deceiving, you know, the way it looks.
I'm using 1x2 pieces too, so I'm using these pieces for the feet. These Technic pieces. So pretty
Right
cool.
Yeah, that's funny, Ninja. I saw what you said there.
Oh my goodness. That's looking cool.
Let's see. What's Greg saying? Berkive, are you thinking of taking any time off? We have a bank holiday coming up, so I'll be streaming a little more. I don't know yet. I intended on taking some FMLA time, but I was waiting to see how much it was going to peak, how many people were going to be sick, because I don't necessarily want to use any of this time because I'm not going to get paid for any of it. So obviously I'll be out of money. So I was thinking if I just make sure I just got my gloves on, my mask on all day, and then just basically take the stuff off when I get into my truck. Like I should be all right, you know? I don't know yet. I'm still trying to decide. Now, as far as just taking some time off, like normal, some time off, I'm not sure. I'm not sure when I'll be doing that because I'm not sure if I'm going to take any time off, you know, for the FMLA thing. Because when if I take time off for FMLA, I can use the paid time off that I have from work, but it's only like 4 days. So if I take 2 weeks off, you know, that's basically a week and a day that I won't get paid. So I don't know.
Ouch.
We shall see. Hi, Deppy. How are you doing?
Oh, is that Deppy Shep?
You know, what's crazy is I actually rolled over 40 hours of paid time off into this year from last year. But I've already, I try and space all my paid time off because I go to the doctor a lot. I have to go to my primary doctor every 3 months. I have to see my eye doctor every 3 to 4 months. I have to see a dentist every 3 to 4 months. I have a foot doctor I see once a year. And then occasionally I get like blood work done for different reasons to check on my, either my A1Cs or for a while, my white blood cell count was pretty high. But we finally determined it was because I was a smoker. So it's gone down now that I quit smoking, because it's almost been a year since I quit smoking cigarettes. So, so my white blood cell count went back to normal. But yeah, so since I have to see all these doctors, I have to take time off of work. So I try and space all my time off. So I have to be kind of conservative with it. FMLA. Nope, that's not what that stands for, Ninja. But it is funny. W says, I'm good. I'm piecing apart some Lego sets. And let's see, Greg says, I'm driving into the city of London on Tuesday. It's going to be a ghost town. Yeah, I can imagine, dude. I don't know what's going on over in your neck of the woods, Greg. Because apparently America has now surpassed everybody else with cases. So I honestly don't know what dude, you know what's crazy though, man? I was reading about South Korea and all that they did to implement safety and stuff like that. And they're doing really good because they did like major testing like right in the beginning, trying to track down who had what and stuff like that. And they didn't even do a lockdown. Like, they had some, be careful, whatever, but like they didn't even do a lockdown. They just tested everybody very thoroughly so they could track who had it. And
also in their society, people tended to stay at home, and also they wore face masks from the very beginning.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I'm not. We won't get into any kind of discussion about, the rest of the world. But yeah, I'm hoping that this will be over soon enough. And I know it's not just me, and I don't have it as bad as other people. I just talk about it because I'm just scared because I'm a diabetic and I was a smoker for a long time. So I have no idea if I catch this, what it'll do to me. So that's I'm just scared. That's all.
How am I gonna get it?
Yeah, it's gonna be a ghost town. It says, yeah, the UK will be up to 100,000 tests per day at the end of the month. Right on. I even heard a commercial. My wife and I heard a commercial last night, and I meant to look into it to see if it was a bunch of crap or what. But I think some of these tests, like private companies, are getting ready to sell them to just like online or something to civilians. But I don't know, man. I think it's got to be a bunch of crap. But I don't know. I haven't researched it enough yet to know if it's true or not. Because I would definitely buy one, just to make sure. Because it's not just like I'm trying to stay away from everybody, like not get sick, but you never know. I mean, I could be sick and not even know it for a good amount of time. So I don't want to get anybody else sick if I was sick. Yeah, going forward, I'm definitely getting a mask. It'd probably be a good idea, Greg. I don't think you have to worry about if you're out walking around and there's nobody around, but if you are close to people or if you go in buildings, I definitely would, because depending on how well this gets, I just was listening to the guy from that's been I forgot his name. He's a doctor that's basically been talking to everybody, from the White House, and he said now that more research that's been done is it isn't just like coughing or sneezing. Like they could literally just be talking and even breathing, and if you're close enough to them, it could get to you. So if that's the case, that means like if you're in a building, and it depends on the building, depends on the stuff that's in there, but most of the time the heaters and air conditioners, they just circulate air. Now it does go through like a filter and coils and stuff like that, but just depending on how good of a filtration system there is. Now I don't think anybody's got to be really too worried about that, but I just don't think it's worth taking any chances.
You're talking about Dr. Fauci?
Yeah, I think that's the name. Yeah, because they're discussing the whole face mask thing. So I don't know. Because at first it was basically like you shouldn't need to wear one because obviously our first responders need them more, which I totally agree with. But they're saying if you yourself are sick, it's good to wear one. That way you're not spreading the germs. So I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Deppy says, hey, Brickhive, I was checking Social Blade, and it's predicting you will hit 1,000 in 5 months. 1,000 what? You mean deaths? Oh, wait. Are you talking about subscribers?
Really?
No, that's cool. I don't know. The subscriber thing, it's weird. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I try and listen to what a lot of other YouTubers have told me and stuff, and you just got to be patient. It just takes time. Obviously you got to put out content people like. Like, don't get me wrong, I have some close friends and family that subscribe to me because I'm a close friend or a family member, but that wasn't that many. I don't know. You just be patient, keep putting out content. I don't generally ever ask anybody. Sometimes I'll always suggest subscribing to other people. Maybe once in a while I might suggest subscribing to mine. I know in my videos I'll be like, like and subscribe or something, but I don't know. I don't like to push it on people. I feel like it's just, if they're going to subscribe, they'll subscribe. Companies are definitely capitalizing on the situation. Yeah. And that's the other thing too, that it's kind of bothersome, man, to think about. Like, so I already knew this, but my wife told me too, because like I said, she works at a hospital. She's basically, I forgot what her exact title is, but she's in charge of almost everything that goes in and out of that hospital as far as supplies go, and medicine and stuff like that. But she was talking about how, like, all these hospitals, not just the hospitals go into the state, obviously, but then now all the states are in this bidding war with masks and stuff like that, and it's crazy because it's like the highest bidder is getting the stuff instead of maybe the state that needs it the most right now, which obviously New York's one of the biggest ones, or is the biggest. I think it's still the biggest. Ninja, the subsequent death. Greg says, can it spread when you break wind? I don't think so, but if it did, that'd be real stinky. You spread stuff and it stinks. Brick Studio. Oh, you posted a video for the build. Oh, wait, you talking about that one you just made?
Yeah.
Oh, rock on.
I just posted it.
Yeah, man, I'll have to check that out because I wasn't paying attention when you were actually like building all of it. Let's see here. You have to keep streaming, mate. Don't get that dreaded bug. Yeah. Well, I can tell you this, man. Even if I was sick, unless I literally couldn't hold my head up or something, I'd still be streaming. But I have a feeling like, yeah, if I got that, I don't think I was going to have any energy to even lift my head, let alone stream. I have to check out this Social Blade to see what that is, Deppy.
Yeah, it's like a analytics thing of like how much you could potentially earn per video and different things. Just an estimate, kind of.
Well, that's pretty impressive, though. Interesting. And Ninja says it's predicting I should not quit my day job. Cold-blooded. Ninja, you're so funny. Skeleton says, came back from my walks. There are some idiots still playing football in the park. I'm hoping they all lived in one house together. Yeah, I know, Gallagade. It was like all the spring breakers over here in America. Like, look, and again, I admit and I understand for everybody, it's hard. This is difficult for different reasons. It's difficult reasons for everybody. Like I and even things like I hadn't even thought about. And I know it's not like it's a life or death thing, but think about all the high schoolers that aren't really going to get to go to prom, you know what I mean? Or go graduate like with everybody else on stage and stuff. Now, I mean, maybe later on they might have one, but and I know that's not a big deal compared to like a lot of other life and death situations right now, but it's just one of those little things that you just don't think about. And I mean, that stuff wasn't important to me when I was young. I did really bad in school, and this stuff I wasn't really interested in. I never even went to like dances and stuff like that. But for a lot of people, man, that means a lot to them. You know what I mean? And I'm sure if I did better in school instead of getting like a GED and everything, like my mom would have loved to have seen me up on stage with the cap and gown and everything. So yeah, I mean, it is difficult, but dude, you gotta be smart. You can't go on spring break right now, dude. Like, come on, dude. JP, what is going on, man? Yeah, it's been a little while. It hasn't been too long. I was trying to think of the last video I saw that you did. It was really cool, but my mind is blank right now. What's up, Hoosier? Hey. Hoosier, I saw your invite last night after I woke up. God, who was asking me? Was it Galigade? Somebody was asking me like if I went on your stream last night, and I told her I was like, no, I mowed the lawn yesterday, so I was really tired from doing that. And then we went out and we got takeout, had a big dinner.
It says in 2 months you'll gain 551 subs.
Well, that's pretty impressive, man. We'll see if that happens. So yeah, we had a big dinner, and I remember telling Donna Lee last night. It was about 8:30 maybe. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go lay down and let my food digest. And dude, I didn't wake back up till it was like after midnight. I was out. So that's why I didn't jump on last night. Because yeah, if I was awake, I totally would have. I wasn't really doing anything. So and also I didn't because I went back and watched a little bit of it. I didn't see all of it, but was Haley on there? Because I heard it was Haley's birthday yesterday, and I was gonna wish her a happy birthday, but I just didn't get a chance to see her. So I'll see. I'll say what I said, or I should just go on Instagram and like message her or something.
Was being really funny last night. That was for sure.
My chop's always being funny, man.
He was just like going all crazy, and Haley wasn't even there. He was like just singing "Happy Birthday" the whole
time. Yeah, Ninja, to be young and carefree and dumb. Haley had some things come up and fun. Yeah, I mean that's understandable. I mean, I think that there are some years like I remember I wasn't there, but I remember watching your video, Hoosier, for I think it was maybe your last birthday. It was a birthday stream. I can't remember if it was your last one or not, but I remember watching the video. It was really funny. But yeah, so obviously sometimes we can have our birthdays online, maybe. And then sometimes I'm sure we're doing stuff with the family. Like it's a tradition in our house. At least normally it is. It didn't get to happen this year because it's virus. But every birthday we get to pick where we want to eat dinner at. Like it could be almost anywhere as long as it's not too expensive. I used to always just pick the buffet because I'm like a big buffet fan. But I didn't get to do it this year because of the virus. So, oh, look at that, man! That's like a wheel for like a cart or a carriage or something, right? Or is that what it is? I don't know. That's what I thought of when I first saw it. It's pretty wild. Moto, do I have you on mute or is that you? Actually, I don't think I put you on mute. I think that's you.
That's me.
Okay.
Yeah, two sparkly dishes, back to back, lightsaber blade, clips, bars, 3 L's.
Okay. Oh.
Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened.
I see what you did with the back there too.
Oh.
That's cool. That makes it look like you got an extra seat, man.
Yeah. Well, it's rough, but I'll just keep going along.
God, you could even probably make a spoiler or something out of that too.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Hey, Bricks, I see. Are you still disassembling? You're not putting back together now, are you?
No, I'm just taking it apart.
Yeah. So if everybody's
Trying to
wondering,
get it apart.
go check out Brick Studios channel later. I don't know what his time frame would be, but he's taking his city apart and then he's going to do a speed build of putting it back together, which should be really cool to watch. I tell you, man, those roads always amaze me.
Yep. Oh, I was trying to
Fuck me still. What is, okay, we got to show this off. This is nuts.
What is? What?
Okay.
Dude, that is
Come over here.
wild looking.
Come over here, buddy. Explain yourself. What is this?
What the heck?
I just added wheels.
All right, you're a big holy roller. Here you go.
Dude, I just for some reason when I saw that, I was thinking like of almost like a big type of tank that would have that under it. You know what I mean? Instead of like
Yeah,
tank tread.
I can't even explain sometimes what happens over here.
All right, so everybody knows 5 minutes and
5 minutes.
and we're gonna call it a day. It'll be my 3-hour mark. So
All right. Oh, I'm not gonna finish. I'm not gonna finish, but I will keep going as fast as I can.
I might do a late night stream tonight too. I've been doing like 1 in the morning on Sundays and then 1 at night. I guess this depends on how tired I am.
Okay, what can I do? Oh, here we go. What can I do? I can do this. I can do this. This will work. Okay. Just throw this down.
Hey, Moto,
Yeah.
how do you get, the minifigure stands? Like the pieces that you put like minifigures on them, or like the 4 stud things?
Yeah.
How do you
I
get
see
them
that.
off like a base plate?
How do I get them what?
How do you get them off a base plate?
Off
Trying to
Blick-
get
yeah.
So
'cause-
base plate.
What I do is I take the base plate off the other base plates, and then I gently flex the base plate so everything pops a little bit, and then I can get my hand underneath it.
and I just use a knife.
Yeah,
Like when I can't.
I'm not gonna screw with that. If I cut my hands, I'm done.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, don't get me wrong. That's not a suggestion for everybody. It's just that's usually what I do when I can't get certain pieces off like that.
But no, when there's a base plate, they're flexible. So what I do is I lift the base plate, and everything that's really locked down, difficult, I just start to gradually bend it, and you'll notice the ends will pop enough to be able to pop them.
Yeah, like if I'm on an edge of something with the base plate, yeah, it's a lot easier just to bend the base plate. You know what I mean? And it kind of pops off. But yeah, occasionally, sometimes I have like a plate on top of a plate or something on top of a plate. You know what I mean? And that gets a little bit difficult. Or there was when I was doing the tiles in the ocean. So I was somewhere in the middle. I needed to take something out, so I had to like pop a couple of those ones out in the middle. But yeah, you definitely need to be careful if you do use a knife. That's for sure.
Yeah.
This is not happening. No, I thought those whips. I'm taking those off. They're not working. Get to the chopper. Go now. Go.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
Do it now.
Do it now. Go. Now. Go. Get to the chopper.
All right. So speaking of chopper, what do you got going on there? Oh wow, dude! I really like that seat part. I don't know if that's supposed to be a seat, but
No, yeah, that's what I want to do for a seat. So it's a skeleton arm.
Got it.
I just got to figure out what to do to get it. Oh, you know what? I'm going to flip it and reverse it. That's what I'm going to do. No, I'm
because I
not.
like how it just kind of hovers there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, pretty cool.
And what's the piece that you put on the front? That white piece.
Oh, it's a snowshoe.
Oh, okay. Wow,
So let me-
that worked out perfectly.
Oh man, yeah, that thing went down
Trapjaw says Predator minifig would be cool. Yeah, man, that would be cool. Yeah. Because at first when you said that, I was thinking, I wonder if it'd be better as a big fig, but I don't know. I don't think a big fig would look quite right for a Predator. I mean, they are big.
No, it wouldn't.
but
It wouldn't.
not-
It wouldn't work out well. Would
yeah,
it?
but they're not like that kind of big.
Oh, I got a better idea. Oh, this is This is where's that key? There we go.
Ninja. He says, now I am the governor of California.
Give him a hard time for his accent, but yeah.
What's that? Greg says, nice
Yeah.
idea, trap jaw, but I reckon if you stick a crab on a minifigure head, hey presto, you have the Predator. Yeah, good point. What's going on, Moto?
Oh, my son was talking about all the tray sorting.
Oh, so is
It's
there
pretty epic.
anything? Is there anything that Brick Studio or Moto that you guys would like to say, shout out, anything before we shut this down?
No, I might do a live
Just
stream.
thank
if
you.
anybody wants to join me.
Yeah,
Just
no
thank
problem.
you.
No problem.
Maybe I'll
There we go.
if you want.
No, you guys are always welcome. Oh wait, did you change the seat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, are you going to use it for a bike, or are you going to still put it on your mock?
No, I'll make this one a bike. It's too cool now to stop.
You definitely should show Shy Time when you finish it.
Yeah.
Kind of fun. I'll just keep going. Who knows
Yeah,
where
man.
it'll go.
Yeah, definitely cool looking. But
Yeah.
Moto, you make some of the most creative mocks I've ever seen, man.
Well, thanks.
And like
Yeah.
you use, and I've said before, you use colors and pieces that I never really see anybody use. And you do it well.
Thanks.
Yeah, dude, I like that hover seat, man. That's cool. Brick Studio, what were you saying about you're gonna have a video later?
I got the video out. I might do a live stream in a minute too if
Oh.
anybody wants to join too.
Okay, so yeah, Brick's just put up video about his little
Mini
it's not-
figure
I
base.
was like,
thing.
yeah, I was gonna say minifigure, but it's not quite a minifigure. But it is a figure. And he's thinking about streaming here very, very shortly. So if y'all are still wanting to get on the chat, watch some streams, I suggest Brick Studio. So everybody in the chat, thank you for hanging out. As always, my Sunday mornings are always better when you guys come and hang out and chat and chill.
Yep.
Thanks for letting us.
Thanks.
Thanks for letting me come on today.
Yeah, and thank you to my guests. BFAB is not here anymore. Titanium J is also left, but I thank them. They were here. Also, Chef was here earlier, so I thank you, Chef. And Brick Studio and Moto.
Thank
you. You're welcome.
Got a thumbs up for each of you, man. All right, so everybody in the chat, we are going to end this live, and I will see you guys maybe tonight after Hauling and Ballin' and Pink Bucket Nation. So we'll see. Like I said, we'll see how tired I am. So.